Go ahead.
Hey guys, it's at K Deuces, your sports bet queen, live from the Circa. With the guys.
Las Vegas.
Here we go.
I'm only half drunk right now.
So we have Big Pick Brad.
Hey, how's everyone doing?
And then we have Prado the Pointer.
What's up?
Nice hat. And then also we have Mr. Omaha, Nebraska.
Somebody had to represent the middle of the country, okay? Not all these degenerate Californians. around here,
Caleb.
so-
How's the ocean over there, Caleb?
Fantastic, dude.
The
It's a
ocean of
fucking-
alcohol.
Hey, we got lakes. We got fucking hit up Carter Lake or something like that, and some radioactive fish. We're good.
Guys, we are live here at the Circa. Thank you, Tom, Vegas football proxy. And we are here for the ultimate contest weekend.
Yes.
And we are actually super excited. This is our first year here, and hopefully there'll be many more to come.
Yes.
That or I get a jacket and then $14 million, but it is what it is.
Speaking of that contest, I hear we got a couple entries here.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
All I ask is $14 million. I just want you to pay my house off. The rest I don't need another dime.
I'll send you a toothbrush.
Give me a three.
And you'll know that I've won, and
Is it
you'll know the
electric?
money coming.
It's
Yes.
an electric.
Yes.
cool.
That's the
Absolutely.
first thing I'm buying when I hit $14 million is an electric toothbrush. Okay,
Cool.
that's all.
These handmade ones are getting a little out of style.
100%. That's the manual one.
So how does the contest work? Because I don't know. I'm ignorant.
So the content, part of the point, through experience, or what are we doing here?
Well, these are $1,000 hats.
$1,000
There's a
hats.
$1,000 entry in the Survivor contest. Winner takes all. Obviously, there's been many years where they actually split, so it's still kind of good to build that up. The Circa Millions is completely different. That I kind of don't have the breakdown of that.
Circa Million is definitely different. They have different, I guess it's $6 million in guaranteed prizes, $1,000 per entry, max 5, meaning $5,000.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pick 5 teams against the spread every week.
Yeah, so opposite of Survivor.
Right, and then winner takes home $1 million. There are quarterly and season-long prizes. The entry that does not worse wins as, I guess, the entry that
last place
wins-
gets a prize too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so booby prize is what that is.
so we do this participation
100
trophy
grand.
bullshit.
100
Yeah,
grand.
100%.
Which, is not bad. 100 grand.
No.
Sometimes it's hard to get.
It's
last
hard to get
place.
them wrong, yeah.
Yeah.
That
100
is
grand.
that is very good.
Oh, so you almost get like a bad break. Okay, cool. Nice.
So you get 18 weeks of action.
Yeah.
Just like you do, I guess. So Circa Survivor is up to not 14 million, 15 million. Excuse me,
Yeah.
15 million,
Man, count.
and then $1,000 per entry, 10 entries max. So
Yeah.
you can do 10 grand, and then pick one team straight up to win every week. If the team loses or ties, the entry is done
I forgot about the tie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ties or losses in this.
Yeah.
for sure. You're
Where in
eliminated.
the sportsbook, a tie is
They
a
should
push.
be.
Yep.
They should be. It's a sign of the downfall of society that we even allow ties in this country. It's a fucking disgrace. That's soccer bullshit. Save the European crap for elsewhere. We don't need this. It
This
should
is
be illegal.
American football.
Illegal.
American football.
Executive order tomorrow. Ties are gone. Banned. You play till you're fucking done. I don't care.
You play till you're. I'll sleep when I.
You lost a foot, let's tape it back on. Let's get back out there.
It is a disgrace. That's all I'll say. If you tie, I would be more ashamed of tying than losing. 'Cause I didn't even finish. There's no closure. There's no closure. It's like getting ghosted on Tinder.
So you
Like
can.
the end of The Sopranos, huh?
Yes, precisely like the end of The Sopranos.
Yes, and let's not talk about that too much. That's totally bad. You can only pick each team once in the season. Obviously, we know that. Go 20-0 or be the last person standing to win. If a single person wins, they get the entire pot. Damn.
Yeah.
If multiple people go 20-0, or if multiple people are eliminated the same week to reduce the contest to 0, they split the pot. Thanksgiving and Black Friday combined for a week. Christmas is its own.
Yep.
And you get 5 entries for $1,000,
No, one entry is $1,000.
and you get 10.
You can go up to
10.
10.
Okay,
So you
Mia,
can
I
make
only entered 8 times. If you're watching, I only entered 8 times. Calm down. That's within our
Calm
budget.
down.
It's okay.
Shout out to
It's
Mia.
okay. If the mortgage doesn't get paid this month, you'll know why. We're gonna pay it off. We'll call the bank up and we'll say, "Hey, look, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna win millions. We're gonna pay this thing off in a couple of months.
It's a
Just
loan.
chill.
It's a
chill.
loan.
It's an investment, right? It's an investment."
And he's like, K-Deuce says Sports Betting Queen just sent me a toothbrush. It's electric. Let's
We got
go.
an electric toothbrush. We're out of here. No,
the fuck
What's
outta
the
here.
actual ROI on that entry there?
I'm gone. If I win 14, I'm gone. I'm out of here. You're never going to see me again. You're in people in
Caleb
Nebraska.
who?
I'm done.
Caleb who?
No, because I have an aunt that hits me up asking for $3,000 every time she needs fucking money. I don't know what
shit.
lottery I won. So she's gone because she'll come out.
She'll
she
come
doesn't
out
need
of
to talk
the
to me.
woodwork.
No,
You'll have aunts coming out
she'll
of
be
nowhere.
like, yeah, aunts I didn't know I had. Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
Grandpa was a dog.
I'm kind of drawing a blank here. Was the Christmas contest or the Christmas week, was that always there?
Yeah.
It's always been there?
So Thanksgiving
Yeah.
is its own week.
I know Thanksgiving was its own week, but
And
Christmas?
then Christmas Day is
I
its
feel
own
like
week.
that just
Wow.
kind of happened like a couple of years ago.
It only happens like that because when Christmas Day falls on it fell on Wednesday last year, right, or something like that. They're gonna make its own week, and then Sunday will be its own week. But if Christmas Day is on Sunday, then it'll be combined like it should. But
So it's its own week this year.
yeah,
You must have those teams there.
You got to have those
You gotta
teams.
have
So
the teams there.
coming down to the end of the year, you got to pay attention to the schedule up front and really circle those teams that you think are going to be good down the stretch. Because, like last year, a guy only had Pittsburgh
Yep.
during Christmas, and we all know how that ended with Kansas City. So
Correct.
But he had a nice hedge, is what people like to do here, is the hedge. He had the hedge.
Well, you have to. I mean, you're down to your loss. You got to, get some sort of profit on it, right? You got to lock in a profit.
Which reminds me, talking about the contest, we have some special guests coming through to the booth today and tomorrow,
Oh, yes.
including Tom, who is Vegas Football Proxy, one of the most trusted and
Yes.
He's had
great
winners.
guy.
He's had winners.
He's had winners.
had a
for
winner.
sure.
I've heard President Trump might even stop by.
He's
He
been
might.
Here, he's been here before.
I didn't say he would. He might. Yeah.
Friends of the owner of the property, Mr. Stevens.
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't actually know that until now, but I felt like I knew it already.
Where we walked through, Trump's walked through the same steps.
He could be here.
He could
There's
be.
nothing that says he's not. I didn't say he would be here. It's not false
I
advertisement.
did see a couple black Suburbans out front.
There could be. It could be.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Well, I mean, other than the guests, we have other stuff going on too. We'll talk about some topics we'll probably bring up. So, a lot of different things that I've been thinking about with future bets or Super Bowl picks, which is Super Bowl's in the Bay Area this year.
Yep, Levi Stadium.
Yep. Taylor Swift halftime show. Write it down. It's
Book it.
happening. Tay-Tay.
Is that a prop bet? Actually?
There's a giant conspiracy. My wife sent me this tinfoil hat thing about Taylor Swift. I think her CIA handlers are finally going to allow it this year. She's going to be on.
Tinfoil hat, huh?
Yeah, tinfoil.
I can
hat.
read it to you on air if you want. You want to hear the conspiracy
gosh.
about Taylor Swift?
Oh my god.
We can talk about it later.
So, any MVP, all that stuff, I think we have one of our other partner podcasts, VM Veterans Minimum, Nick and George. They're usually pretty good at that stuff. And actually, Nick, I think, went 3 picking either offensive or defensive, or both. We're
Really?
going to have to ask him when he stops by. But we also have Rich. You guys remember Rich from
Yes.
Vegas?
Yes.
So he has his Vegas odds coming in.
He's coming by.
Yes, he's coming by.
Awesome.
And then maybe we'll get some other guest appearances, surprises, but we will see. 'Cause
Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, let's break it down. What do you guys think about your individual teams? Big pick. Let's start with you in the Charger hats.
I mean, we look like a straight 10-7. That's just how everything looks like it's going to be. We lost our pro tackle, Rashawn Slater, before the season even started. Huge setback, first round pick. It's going to be pressure on Joe Alt again, the young guy out of Notre Dame. I feel like Harbaugh is going to have the same kind of build, make up to the team. We're going to be a run-first team, allow Herbert to
Okay.
use
like
the
it.
play action really well. And what I'd like to see more out of Herbert is his legs. His first 2 seasons, he was really running the rock and picking up those first downs that we just wouldn't get when we had a statue back there. So I'd like to see Herbert a little mobile. I like how we got Keenan Allen back for $8 million on the 1-year deal. I feel like that's a nice security blanket, someone that can just get open for the down and distance.
Yeah.
The genetic makeup of the team is virtually the same as I would say, and we got Jim. Like, I can't complain too much.
But do you think Jim can get a little further than you did last year?
You know what? I think he can. It's just we got to grow up as a team. We can't be when we get a lead. We got to know how to play with a lead. That's our biggest problem. Is we could get up on anybody, but turns the second half, we just take the foot off the gas, and I think you saw it with the Texans game. Is
Yeah.
Herbert came in there in the second half, and then all of a sudden he's just throwing picks left and right.
Yeah,
So,
but do you think, I don't know if that's nerves or was he kind of hurt?
I mean, every football player's hurt to
He's
some
never
extent.
won a playoff
right?
game, so it's got to be the nerves.
Yeah,
It's got to be then.
Yeah.
got to be the nerves, and when it gets to the crunch time like that, I would like them to take the ball out of his hands and just kind of rely on the running game and the
And do
offensive
it.
line.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. That you just said that. Do
Speak
you
up.
feel that? Do you feel that Mr. Herbert is kind of limited from his what he's known for? Like, don't you feel like he should be thrown a little bit more?
What's
I
he
feel
known
like
for? Being gay?
I mean, he's known for having a bomb, that's for sure.
Oh, he's all about.
But
those
he
big
doesn't
arms.
get to use it with Harbaugh's offense.
California.
Harbaugh's all about run,
Run
and
play
maybe a little
defense.
throw.
I mean,
And cheating.
Yeah, cheating.
Oh, yeah.
Cheating
Oh, that's
and leaving
true.
your
Oh my
alma
God.
mater in a state of
Which he
chaos.
got away with. Which
Yes.
he
Which
got
he
away with.
completely got
Everyone
away
else
with.
got in trouble except Jim.
Everyone, that's how you go out,
He
bro.
got suspended a couple games.
Throw the gold
Did he?
bars
Yeah.
off the Titanic.
Remember
You don't love that?
Yeah, but
Oh
this
my
is the
God.
aftermath right now. They're saying that he's cleared.
He
Well, I
is.
mean, yeah.
Is
Throw,
he though?
throw the
Is
gold
he?
bars off the Titanic. That's the Jim Harbaugh way.
Yeah,
That's what
he
did.
always knows when something's going to happen, and
He
he just
does.
finds a way to get out of it.
He's that guy.
He is that guy.
He's that guy.
Actually,
that,
the Harbaughs are
yeah.
those guys.
Yeah. He's that guy that, like,
Wait,
when
you're
the.
right.
Yep.
You're absolutely
What's their
right.
saying? No one has it better than us, right?
Yeah,
No one's
who's
got
got
it
it better
be-
Yeah,
than
who's
who's
us?
got it better than us?
Nobody.
Now I understand the statement.
No.
And he looks like
Nobody.
Charlie Sheen, so he's got that going for him.
Does he
Yeah,
really?
He looks like Charlie
an
Sheen.
older
Absolutely.
version?
Older Charlie Sheen, yeah. Maybe
like
not as
an
many
older
drugs.
version of-
Drugs and hookers. But, that's, no, Jim Harbaugh is that guy that when you hear about the huge drug bust on the news and he's the one guy that doesn't get any charges pressed against him, and you're like, how did that happen? That's Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah. No one has it. Wait, what is it again?
No one has it better
who's
than
got
us.
it better than
Who's
us?
got it
Better than
better
us?
than us?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Yeah, better than us.
Nobody. Yeah.
That's his saying.
Well, what about your team, which is actually my team that I'm actually almost dying to give up on, and I'll talk about my piece, but you go ahead, Mr. Prado. the point.
let's just start off with this has been the topic that no one really wants. We would like to know, who are these trainers? Who are these people responsible for their stretching at the Niners facility? It seems like every week someone's hurt. Doesn't matter. Someone's hurt. Like, did we
Someone's
not
hurt.
figure out maybe that training staff just doesn't work? How
They're
about
not
the
good?
exercise? Yeah. Like,
Okay, but like the thing is with the training staff, like, can you really blame them when it gets to game time? Like, if you're an athlete, you're
well, you
just
have
not
to
gonna
actually
care.
be healthy to actually play. So
know
that
what I
probably starts off with a little bit of help there.
Yeah,
Right?
but here's my dilemma on that. It's just kind of like, okay, you're giving an excuse. Let's not think of an excuse. Let's just make sure we get it done. And the one thing we can't do is get it done at the very last minute.
And you know what? Games are won when the clock hits triple zeros.
Yes.
The fun fact is, when they were at their healthiest, Christian McCaffrey had that amazing season. Yes, they went to the big game, but then whenever they're not healthy, they just don't win. Very simple.
It's
they're,
true.
They're a cut and
It's
dry
true.
kind of organization.
It's true.
But
Can't deal with adversity.
Yeah, they
I
can.
guess,
Can't.
Character weakness.
I
It's
guess
flawed.
there's no such thing as next man up in San Francisco.
No.
No.
There
No.
is no next man
Oh
up.
no, there is such thing as next man up in San Francisco, but we ain't
It's-
talking about football. That's a very San Francisco thing, is next man up, but that's not what we're talking about.
And another little note, Mac Jones did get hurt. He's the backup quarterback. Go
Mac
figure.
Jones. I forgot about him. Did
Yeah,
he get hurt
he's
drunk
hurt.
driving?
He's hurt.
Actually, Santa Clara County's pretty on top of the
Yeah.
drunk drivers.
Yeah, that's why Mac Jones, it's not a good fit for him.
You know, I actually heard he's taking the VTA light rail to the stadium.
Oh my god.
It pulls up right up front, so he's good.
The only conspiracy I say with the 49ers this year is that it's in San Francisco, technically Santa Clara, California. And last two Super Bowls that were hosted by the team
They actually won?
it.
Rams
Tom
and Bucks.
and the Rams. So there's a little bit of hope there. So maybe these injuries kind of go away.
Well, I think you'd want the injuries now than later. As we
Like
said
in the
before,
season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
Zach
football
says,
player is
49ers training staff has one job: keep McCaffrey healthy.
Hey, Zach. Thanks
That's
for
not-
joining.
that's not-
actually one of my good.
And they're
people
not good at
friends.
it. They suck at it.
Yeah.
He
Suck at
is
it.
from
So-
Mechanical Cake TV. So Johnny Depp is coming out with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Is Johnny Depp going to be on the show? Is he
I mean, I
coming?
hope so.
I actually have him in the green room right now getting ready.
Come on, yeah.
Yeah,
We're going to bring Amber Heard on as well, and we're going to hash
Well, no,
it out
we're gonna
Dr.
bring
Phil
the
style.
version of Mr. Hyde. Then we're going to bring out Sweeney Todd for
Yeah.
this one.
Oh my god, because it kind of, yeah. So actually, Mechanical Cake TV is sponsored, and then they are coming out with this on September 16th. Hopefully I got that right.
Sweet.
Thanks, Zach, for joining. What did he say on
He
this?
said they got one job: keep McCaffrey healthy.
I actually have some Niners
What's the
inside.
info? What's the
So
insight on that?
my buddy has a friend that works on the staff there, and he said,
You're gonna get this guy fired, dude.
well, last year he told me
the training staff?
about McCaffrey, way well in advance before any of the news came out, said that there was a good chance he's going to miss the whole season.
Really?
Yeah.
So was he hurt before in the preseason, or did he get hurt during? Like, what was the catch there? Because no one really talked about it. They were like, oh, he's on injury, but he was not on injury reserve or anything. They just said, and then come week 1, he's out.
So I don't know if
Which
you
is
remember
very
this.
weird, by the way.
The reporters asked Jordan Mason if he was going to play. Remember in week 1?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So turns out he was actually hurt in training camp. So they were thinking it was going to be a short-term thing, and he's going to heal up before the season. Well, it lingered. It turned into more of an Achilles, which anyone who knows anything about sports, your Achilles is the Achilles heel, right?
Yeah.
So that also ties into with your knee. So if your Achilles aren't strong, your knee's not going to be strong. So
Yeah.
his whole leg was not at 100%. Even when he played against Buffalo, I mean, you saw it. He went straight into a slide because he knew he didn't have that explosion.
He was actually burst in that game, and then he had that one big explosion, and that was it.
That was it. Yeah, exploded his leg.
Story of the Niners. Get an injury down, huh?
Story of the
As a
Niners.
football fan, with the way the Niners play, I feel like they run McCaffrey into the ground. Look at the NFL. Other than Saquon last year, who was really like a bell cow?
Yeah, the 1-2 punch
Derrick?
is so
Derrick
key
Henry?
in the NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to have a
You need
role player.
You need both.
You got to have
Yeah.
both.
Yeah. I mean, the team is just. I just don't know that it will fulfill that destiny of the trend of what we're saying with being at the Super Bowl because it's being hosted there. I really hope that.
No.
But I don't have too high hopes, right?
Yeah.
We want to be healthy. I think we're going to do really good, but I don't think it'll be.
We have one of the easiest schedules in the NFL.
Yeah, that's
by
another
far.
factor.
Yeah. So should we put Brock Purdy MVP right now? Just get it out of the way, or what? Like,
Jesus.
I think the over Niner total, even though it probably seems like it's a little high.
We need to get rid of our kicker, though.
oh, Moody.
Yeah,
he's always in a mood.
another Jim guy.
Another Jim Harbaugh guy.
Yeah.
Something
Jake
with
Moody.
something with this guy. That
Michigan. That
he
team
was
up
also,
north.
He was also hurt last year. Just to throw that out.
He was.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, making that preseason one was like, oh my god, why did he even make it? Because he wouldn't have a job.
I will say this: there is one defense to him that I did find out when they lost the punter. When the punter
the
got
holder.
once again another guy that got injured
Yeah.
for the season.
How does a punter get hurt?
exactly?
That's like a guy working at a desk getting hurt. What are you doing?
Yeah, the only
Working
injuries
at
I
a
ever heard for
desk.
punters was alcohol
It's like
poisoning.
alcohol.
Well, and look, but once he left,
Eye
that's when
strain.
Moody started missing multiple field goals
'Cause he was the holder.
Whoever the holder wasn't getting it right for him.
It's crazy. I don't understand.
Wait,
if you're
so
the
when he-
holder, dude, if I were a holder, if I'm making 6-7 figures a year to hold a fucking football, you bet your ass that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit in my backyard and practice holding the ball.
Yeah.
I don't understand how it's that difficult.
What about the long snapper?
Yeah,
Same thing. All I have one job. I don't have to worry about coverages, blocking schemes, nothing. I'm gonna be snapping the ball at my kids, in my backyard. That's all I'm doing, bro. That's all.
Oh my god.
Snap the ball, run forward. That's it.
Yeah, absolutely. 6 to 7 figures a year to snap a football. I'm gonna be the best you've ever seen, guarantee it. That was
So let's run down some week 1 stuff.
Oh, are we gonna talk about the Patriots?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I forgot about them. Are they an
Just
organization
kidding.
still?
they're still around.
You know, they went one and done last year with
got
the
rid
new
of
coach.
Jambalaya Mayo.
I thought I
It's actually Duke's man.
I deleted that. I deleted that because because you guys were the GOAT team for a while.
Been
so-
blocked out of everybody's
No,
head.
no, just
counted
kidding.
out.
Go ahead.
No,
go ahead,
dude,
Caleb.
this is our year. We're coming back. Dark horse for the
It's
Super
his
Bowl.
year every year.
It's our year every year.
Talk to me about Drake May.
Drake-
I want to hear it.
I'm not as sold on him as everybody else is.
Neither am I.
I'm not. I watched the preseason game against Minnesota, and a lot of his passes to wide open receivers that they caught were way more difficult than they needed to be. If you go back and watch that game, he's got Mac Hollins wide open on the sideline, and he overshoots him. Hollins has to make some like acrobatic, crazy catch just to come down to the pass that was wide open that you should be able to make as a routine thing.
So
that
you're saying he had like 40 yards of yak that he gave up because he couldn't put it on the number.
It could have been a touchdown. There was another one he had a pass on third down that went for a first down, and it was the same thing. It was over the guy's head. He had to jump up. It should have been an easy catch. It was almost a pick six. So I'm not entirely sold on Drake May like a lot of people are. I'm not counting him out by any means, but I need to see a little bit more. He's also like 1-9 as a starter, so there's that. Winners win. Winners find a way to win. Even with Dukes Mayo as your coach telling you, I can't help you once you hit the field. Other than that, though, dude,
That's very encouraging.
We got Efton Chisholm, the third all-name team.
Yep.
That's, death taxes in New England finding a short white guy receiver to play the slot. Those are all certainties in life. And then I'll tell you what, I don't know if you've been following Travion Henderson from Ohio State, the rookie.
Yes.
Rookie.
He's supposed to be a dog.
He could be the best running back we've had since Corey Dillon.
Wow.
Keep it out, yeah. And then
Keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that.
Did he die? Corey Dillon died?
He's dead.
Oh my God.
Don't just
That's
declare
wild.
people dead if you
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
know,
What do you mean?
right?
I think he's dead.
Don't just declare.
Or you know what? I could be.
You're thinking of Rashae Caldwell.
Yeah, I
Rashae
am.
Caldwell died.
Yeah, I am thinking of him.
No, Corey, we apologize to the Dillon family.
And I'm also thinking about Cedric Benson.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like same era, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, Corey Dillon, if you're listening.
To
I
the
know
Dillon
you're not.
family, we
I
apologize.
hated you when you played against the Eagles. I was rooting for them in the Super Bowl.
Sure was an ex-Bengals, and then he went to the Patriots.
Yeah.
He was a Bengal. That's why I was thinking of Benson.
He was. He got traded, and then he ran for like 1,400 yards. Best running back season for a Patriot in my lifetime. That's
Oh my God.
But no, I mean, other than that, we'll see. Stephon Diggs, I'm not totally sold on. I think he might be past his prime, and they overpaid for him just because we still got like $60 million in cap.
Yeah.
They overpaid for all these guys and still have like $60 million in cap.
Oh, so you still have money left.
Oh yeah.
You guys have been talking about a receiver still. Like, we need to add another receiver.
Yeah, because they don't trust Diggs. They don't trust Diggs.
I mean, Diggs has been
not a number
hurt
one.
No,
not
absolutely
anymore.
not.
No.
Absolutely not.
Not anymore, and they got a lot of guys that are good as number 2 or number 3. Like Diggs in his current age, solid number 2 guy, but if he's your number 1, it's a problem. Kendrick Bourne, if he's your number 2 guy, it's a problem.
He's
He's one of the
a
best
blocking
blocking receivers in the NFL.
He's not gonna make the cut. He's out. He's not gonna make the roster.
They've been trying to trade him back to the Niners for the last 2 years, too,
Yeah.
by the way.
You know, I do like Mac Hollins, though. I think Mac Hollins.
They're paying Mac Hollins. He's replacing Bourne. They're paying him too much. They're not gonna cut him. And then Demario Douglas out of Liberty. That's another sleeper name right there. That guy ate for me in fantasy. He never went off, but like if I had receivers on bye week or injury, he was solid for like 12, 13 points. Every week he got it for me.
To count on?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, by the way, you were the winner of our fantasy
I am the
league.
winner.
Yes,
I am the winner.
Crooks
Yeah.
and Books. Yes.
Finally got over the hump.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
by the
bro, I got over the
way.
hump.
Fucking Bobby.
My playoff choke streak. Yeah. That's,
Bobby, you
regular
need to
season
send
warrior?
him the
Yeah,
trophy,
absolutely. To
right?
the
Send the trophy.
bill collectors that are after me. I did not win any money, so it was a trophy. That was it.
This is good. Send him the trophy.
Straight nonprofit organization.
I'll see,
here.
non-profit.
Bobby Banks,
They
send
were
him
just
the
the
trophy.
iPads.
Bragging rights.
Wait,
yeah.
does Bobby Banks still have it or someone else?
He still has it.
He still has
He
it.
still owns
And,
it.
and he never sent it to freaking
CTG.
Yeah, CTG.
Yep.
Dude, send the damn or buy
Oh,
your
I don't
own
have a trophy. I'll buy my own.
Yeah,
That's
fuck
That's basically
Kind of what Bobby
he
did.
I'll buy my own and I'll make it a traveling trophy, but it's going to be
It's a-
above my face, so everyone has to get my face. It'll be the Caleb Salvatore Award.
Yeah,
That's
and
all.
then that's
Is it gonna
his
be your
podcast
AI face,
right
or is it
there.
gonna be
That's
your
AI
his
face,
best
yeah.
face.
My AI, the AI makes me look good, bro. I got a new goal to work toward. You know what I mean?
Great. That's great.
I don't know if genetics will allow it.
You forgot the nose ring. That's
I know they fucked that up.
For
Yeah.
those of you joining, we're at Radio Row at Circa, our
At
favorite
Circa.
place in the whole wide
Vegas.
world. Ultimate Contest Weekend is this week, and it is Thursday, Friday, Radio Row, like we said, and we're just here, chilling.
Get your
Talking
$1,000
football.
hats.
Yeah.
Come get a $1,000 hat.
Survivor and Circa Millions.
Come see Tom.
Thanks to our sponsors up here. Also, yeah, we just talked about our teams and what we think about this season. Which, I mean, high hopes, low hopes, you name it, whatever.
So New England over, that's the last question, New England over their team.
What was it?
I don't know, I think it's going to be short, like what?
I saw 10.
No.
Is it
Somebody
really?
released it at
It's up there-
10.
Is it up there? It's up there, isn't it? No, that's week one.
No, it was
That's
week 1. I saw 10. I swear that was 10. If it's 10, they'll go under.
That might have been the alternate.
No, there's
If it's
no
10, they
way.
might push.
Dude, it's check the books. We'll check the books for those New England fans, but I mean, definitely over for the for me.
Yeah.
For the Niners.
Let's see here.
7.5
Who do you
for the
guys think
Niners.
is going to be the laughing stock of the NFL this year?
Bengals.
No, you forget the Browns.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they're
Well,
getting a lot
they
of
don't have a
hype.
quarterback. They
8.5.
don't even know
New
their
England.
quarterbacks.
They'll go over 8.5.
I think New Orleans might be the worst thing possible.
Oh yeah, I
in the
didn't even
NFL.
think of. They have no quarterback.
Oh my
No
God, they
Well, I
have
mean,
no
imagine
one.
being a shitty team, and then on top of that, you have to live in New Orleans.
Have you ever been there?
It's a fucking hole.
Shithole.
It's a
Sorry,
shithole.
sorry, people from New Orleans.
It's a shithole.
It's terrible.
It's worse than Denver.
They probably have a they probably have a lot of gangsters.
Possibly.
New
They
Orleans.
do.
It's a violent city.
It's a tough. It's a
OG.
tough town.
It's,
OG.
yeah, it's a tough town for sure.
It's a
Yeah.
violent town. I don't.
But with their quarterback play, I don't know if
You're
they're
right.
gonna
That's
be
a team
good.
that's down. But
That
the same
team
thing. The Browns are in the
sucks.
same situation.
They're
They don't
gonna
know
suck.
who their quarterback is, or they think they do, but they don't know.
Well, they're marching Joe out there.
Yeah,
They already
that
said
says
they're
a
gonna-
lot.
I mean, would you march anyone else out there if you were?
You know the crazy
Stefanski?
part is they keep respecting Kenny. They're like, well, he's proven. Well,
Kenny
what?
Pickett?
Yeah, what?
Really?
He's proven that he
Proven
sucks.
that-
Yeah.
yeah.
They
I was
keep
gonna
saying,
say,
you haven't
really?
seen
For
He
what?
took the final snap in the Super Bowl, so
Yeah,
he's,
okay.
he's got a ring.
Proven nothing
They keep
but
saying that. They're like, oh, and you got Kenny Pickett, who's proven. I'm like, proven to what? That he got to two
Got-
teams?
got a
Proven he
ring?
can wear 2 gloves.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know
Yes.
what though? The backup quarterback scam is the best grift you can run.
I
you get
mean,
no.
yeah, if you wanna make money.
if you can find a way to string it out for 15 years, making between like $2 to $5 million a year.
Jim Sorgi.
That's
Never
one of them.
play. Yeah, Jim Sorgi,
Those pains,
McCown,
Matt Castle.
yeah, Matt Castle.
He actually played.
You
but-
play a little bit. You don't get your head
How
bashed
about
in
the
though.
biggest hustler of them all?
Brian Hoyer?
No,
Bradford.
The great, 17 teams.
Josh McCown.
No, Josh
Testaverde.
Johnson.
Oh yeah, Josh Johnson. Yeah, he's
Yep.
been on.
Josh
a bunch of
Johnson.
Josh
stuff,
Johnson. He's been like on 17 different contracts.
Hey,
Oh
Ryan
my
Fitzpatrick?
God.
Yep.
Ryan Fitzpatrick's in. Well,
He's
he
like-
played though.
He did play, but for
You know
the
what they
majority
always
of his
say?
career.
The famous saying. He's a great locker room guy.
Great locker room guy.
locker room
So
guy.
you have
Veteran
to have
presence.
the locker room voice though.
I mean,
Veteran
you
some
have
of
to
these
have
guys
like
probably don't
a
even know that
locker
they
room
actually
Yeah.
have a voice.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
well,
or
because
like that movement of energy.
Because
You
New
know what I
England
mean?
brought in Josh Dobbs this year to be the backup, and I'm like, here's my thing. I don't understand giving a guy like that money. I get the locker room veteran presence thing or whatever, but you're at a point right now where your team might be able to make a fringe playoff push. If your starter goes down, you're screwed. Why are you going to try to go into 8 and 9 purgatory, tank, get a high draft pick, and then try again next year? There's no sense
Yeah.
in having a guy
Yeah.
like Dobbs
It-
who's going to steal a couple games. I don't
Yeah.
like it.
I mean, but is it? So you're talking about Dobbs, the backup Dobbs?
Josh
Yeah.
Dobbs,
Yeah.
Jacoby
Oh my
Brissett.
God.
If
They
you're a
just
Super
signed,
Bowl contender,
Isn't he an
yes, get a good
astronaut or
backup.
something?
Yeah,
Well, they actually brought him in to teach all the players aerospace engineering.
Oh, yeah.
So
There you go.
That's why they brought in Dobbs.
Is that what he's into?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I mean, it depends.
what a nerd. So he's even worse.
Yeah, he's an
a
aerospace
nerd.
engineer.
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
Isn't he one? Isn't he
Yeah.
like he literally is?
No,
So
yeah, no,
they took him
he's that's his
to-
major.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a smart guy.
Great.
Very smart guy.
I mean-
He
He's
fits
gonna
the
ruin
New
the
England
team.
mold, you know.
What if he's a locker room guy?
Is
Locker
he a
room guy.
locker room
Locker
guy?
room guy.
Locker room guy, or if it's a white guy, he's a lunch pail, blue collar guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like
A locker room.
Lunch pail guy.
Josh Johnson
I
is
want.
a
I
locker
wonder if
room
we could
guy.
just make
Yeah.
a shirt that says locker room.
Locker room
That's
guy.
actually a good idea.
I'd be a good
That's
locker.
actually
That'd be a
really
solid
good.
Stop
locker
stealing
room
my
guy.
shit, people.
Yeah. Well, I'd sell
Merch.
And I
I'm a locker room
apologize.
guy.
Josh just played for 14 teams, not 17. I was
Whatever.
close.
So what
Close
if you
enough.
have a locker room guy shirt and you have the gambling shorts? Then
You're-
you know you're the
you-
real locker
You
room.
work
Yeah.
for Vegas for sure.
Dude, I'm the locker room guy.
Locker room guy.
Like, hey guys, it's like you know who to go to, and he has like all the bad shit, you know.
Yeah.
It's funny too because the backup quarterback for the Bears, Ice Badgett,
Oh, Tyson Badgett.
he got an extension.
Oh, did he?
Backup.
Scam.
Yep.
Scam. Yeah.
They paid him well too.
Oh, I'm sure they did. Yeah. Millions of dollars to practice. That's it. You invest that money right, 10, 15 years in the league, minimal damage to your brain, CTE, none of that. Dude, that's the setup. That's the hustle.
That
Absolutely.
is the hustle.
That's what I would do. I want to be a backup quarterback. Is
Oh,
it too late?
It's not. It's not.
Dude, any one of us could be kickers or backup quarterbacks. I mean, one of us as in you guys, I can just
Oh,
maneuver
we can-
the whole
NFL,
thing. Or
they have
girl
referees.
NFL, yeah,
And they have male cheerleaders now.
Yeah,
They
there
have
you
male
go.
cheerleaders now. So you
Okay,
can be-
that's not for
Caleb
me
Evans
unless
spot for
I'm
you.
betting. Unless I'm betting or prop betting or telling them, hey, run out into the field and do some bullshit, and then we win millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And that's when I'll be a cheerleader. That's for sure.
How do you guys feel about the what is the AI interface on the first downs?
Yes.
Oh, it can't
I
be
wanted to
controlled
ask
now,
this
huh?
question.
What's that?
Is that
Can it be controlled now?
Yeah.
remember how on TV for the last 25 years? Well, that yellow line's not
Yes,
accurate.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, so
what is
Why
it?
are
now
we
it's going
not-
to be
Now it's
accurate all
Now
of a
it's going to
sudden?
be accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
It's like
I-
we turned on the freaking, what does it say? The label that says, "Oh, no more tears." So
Well,
no more tears, guys.
with-
no more tears.
With modern technology, with like lasers and sensors and all that, they should be able to put something in the ball that can tell if it actually crossed the line or it didn't.
You're right.
You know what I mean? I've been saying that for a long time. So I'll give it a chance. I'm terrified of AI taking over and killing all of us, but that's got nothing to do with football.
We'll
But
talk about that on that
More
space.
on that
We'll talk about
space.
that on that. We did
More
talk
on
about
that
it on
space.
Saturday's episode
More
of
on
That
that
Space.
Well, okay, so let's go down. I know we're going to talk about this multiple times on the show since we're live, and we're going to talk about it every single hour or 2 hours. But let's go down the list of week one. Like,
Week one?
What are we thinking here? September 4th, 5:20 p.m., first game, Cowboys, Eagles. Kickoff.
Same script.
Six
Yep.
and a half.
Same
Whooping.
script.
Whooping.
Can't make the line high enough. They need two-way action.
Are we doing something on the total here? 46.
It's going way over.
Really?
I mean, the last game they put is 55-23.
So, any doubts
Both
on
teams
the
are gonna wanna
Cowboys
score.
actually making it to
No.
further than they did?
No. Sure.
So, I mean, look, with the
Did
Cowboys,
they make any changes?
They did.
They did. They added George Pickens. So, I mean, I would say that might be the deadliest duo in the league.
What is it? What is it?
Pickens and CeeDee Lamb.
That's solid though.
That's
is
pretty
solid.
good.
You know what Pickens is not? He's not a locker room guy.
Not a locker room guy.
There you
Dan,
go.
you
Not a
need that
locker room
label.
guy.
He's
You
not a
need the
locker room
label.
guy, and-
You need the label.
You know, every Cowboy fan's been saying this for the last 25 years. Like, Jerry just needs to give it up. And how he's doing Micah Parsons right now with the negotiations
I know.
is absolutely asinine.
Sign him.
Yeah. Just basically what's going on is Jerry's trying to negotiate with Micah. And in business, you know that you can't negotiate directly with the source.
Yeah.
Every time that happens, Micah's like, talk to my agent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's why he has an agent.
Yeah, that's why he pays an agent
Right.
probably
Well,
handsomely to do.
If you're someone like, and there, it's like when I had a car accident and I had to hire a lawyer to handle the insurance and everything. I didn't want to talk to the insurance company
Yeah.
because they scam people like me for a living.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. You're a meat-headed jock. I mean, maybe he's smart, but you're a meat-headed jock dealing with a multi-billionaire businessman in
Yeah.
negotiations.
Yeah.
The reason you hire an agent is to be the buffer between you and that guy. It's unfair. It's like NFL
and
players
that's
fighting
why
Girl
he
Scouts.
does his job.
Yeah.
So unless he wants a NFL, what is it, the locker room guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only interesting thing I would say about Dallas that no one's really talking about is if Dak goes down, when he goes down, this guy Milton, could he be the savior? I mean, he's got an arm.
No, he's terrible. He cannot play football.
Is that the guy
he can
went-
throw
yeah,
it
went
really
from
far
Michigan to
to
Tennessee?
nobody.
Yeah, and then he was at New
Where-
England. You guys traded him. He's not
Oh.
bad.
He can throw the ball really well
Very
to
well.
nobody.
He came from
No,
their
very well.
team.
Yeah,
He came from New England.
Wow.
Yeah, he's like one of
There
those.
must have been some potential.
Joe Milton, he should run the backup QB scam as long as he can. But
He's
Joe
gonna get a
Milton,
chance.
He's got a great future in being one of those like TikTok trick shot quarterbacks. That's going to be
Like,
his
watch
thing.
me for 30 seconds.
Yep, watch me make these crazy throws. Look how
Yeah.
far I can throw it. That's his future. It's not in football. I'm telling you right now.
But it's a Dallas-like thing. I don't want to say a little bit of hope
Oh,
for
for
Dallas.
because of
for
what
them,
they had
for
before.
Dak to go down.
Yeah, and
this
then the
guy Joe
backups.
comes
He always
in.
goes
Correct.
down.
Yeah.
Dak always goes down. He
And
will
then
get a
the
chance.
backups. Yeah, he's right. And then the backups come up, and then, oh my God, the Cowboys are still alive. But it's Cowboys, Eagles, it's kickoff. They're making this really like a banger.
They are,
It's a
but
banger.
I mean, Dallas always gets the sweet
they
spot.
do.
So.
But their offense, I mean, I get it. They got the two receivers. What about the running game and the offensive line? I mean,
They picked up some running backs. I mean, one of the running backs they picked up was from Denver. I know that.
Williams.
Yeah.
Javonte.
Yeah,
Javonte
and they got
Williams,
another
also
guy.
injury prone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The offensive line is in shambles.
Well, it is.
But how are they looking preseason? I haven't watched one single
Well, Joe looks
fucking
kind of good.
preseason
I'm
game.
telling you, Joe looks kind of good.
No, wait, for Eagles and Cowboys. I'm talking
well,
about Cowboys.
No, I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that-
he's talking about
Yeah,
Joe Milton.
Yeah, I'm talking about Joe.
Joe
Milton.
looks good.
He looks good. I know it sounds kind of funny that you don't really like him, but I think he actually has a spark. Because I think the Dallas Cowboys, as an organization, they also go, oh, Dak. Oh,
Yeah.
Here comes Dak.
Is this the last year of Big Mike?
Has to. I'm shocked he was there.
I am too.
Big Mike.
McCarthy.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. They did get rid of him. Sorry. We're wrong. They have the new guy that they put in there from the. He's an internal
Wait, they
hire.
got rid of the
yeah,
coach?
he's internal hire. I'm pretty sure.
Are
he's
you sure?
Yes,
think
he's an
they fired
internal
There's
hire.
no way. Did they get rid
Yes,
of
let's see.
the Cowboys coach? Come on,
Brian
I know that- I
Schottenheimer.
know I've got
Told you.
Brian
Cowboys.
Schottenheimer's their head coach.
Told
Yep.
you.
Wow.
Right.
That happened.
And then that kind
Remember,
of like
that's why
snuck
everyone
up.
was kind of making.
I'm
fun
the
of
young
Dallas
Jamie
for
today.
that, saying that they didn't want to pay.
I'm young Jamie today. Pulling up facts and information on Google.
Jamie, pull that up.
Quick I am, yeah. I want my fucking
They didn't
money,
want.
dude.
They didn't want to hire. a
Touchscreen's
stud.
pretty nice, huh?
It is.
I want to say Bill kind of declined the job, didn't he? Or-
Belichick?
Yeah,
He
Yeah.
wanted to go where his girlfriend's going to school at. So he wanted to go follow her out there.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry, listeners.
Fellas, the wrong woman will destroy you, and you're
Destroy.
watching it live
I
with
can
Bill
say
Belichick.
that. I didn't destroy anyone though.
Yeah.
Yet.
She can vouch.
Kidding.
She can vouch. I was. Every great man is
Had to
one.
throw in the yet in there.
Yeah.
Every great man is one bad "Will you marry me"
This
away
is what
from
you-
total destruction.
Yes.
Total
Mia,
destruction.
what are we doing
Oh,
about
dude,
this?
my wife made me. Dude, I would be dead or in prison if I didn't marry my wife. Are you kidding me? It is the most important decision you can make.
Savior, serial killer, and toxic.
Absolutely.
That's what we are.
Yep, absolutely. One of the three. Absolutely.
Or
could
all
be
three.
which could be
Or all three.
which could be completely everything you need to win a goddamn bet. You know what I'm saying?
It could be. It
Yeah.
could be. Hop on
Desperate
down here
times
and
call for
throw your
desperate
bets in.
measures.
All right. So next one, Chiefs Chargers. Jeez, this is your
Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil. I actually
That's what makes it kind of weird for me.
The field condition.
field conditions. Yeah, I don't know if I can.
Just a little.
Kind
Okay,
of
what-
under here?
What's going to happen when Patrick Mahomes gets kidnapped by a drug cartel? Have they considered the insurance risk of doing games in these
Well, who's their
countries?
backup?
Who's there? Is it still Henny? That's
I
it.
have no idea who their backup is.
This is good.
You gotta check it out.
So,
Can you pull that up, Jamie?
so the
Yeah, I will.
spread is 3.5, and then you got 45.
I mean, it just sounds like the Chiefs won by 3.
Gardner
That's the way it
Minshew.
looks
Yeah,
like.
Gardner Minshew. Yep.
Gardner Minshew's your backup.
I don't know.
no faith in winning against this team that's
I mean-
actually in turmoil underneath everything. That's why they came out with that documentary, I feel like. And this is conspiracy. I might put this on your show, Caleb.
The Taylor
just in
Swift,
case.
yeah.
I think that like they definitely hid all that referee stuff.
Yeah.
That happened between the Niners and the previous Super Bowls. And there's not too many articles that you can find on it, but
Yeah.
it's absolutely 1,000% true.
Oh, the Chiefs are the CIA's team. It's a conspiracy. That's the CIA team. Absolutely.
Wow.
That's what I told everyone. It's when they asked who you rooting for in the Super Bowl. I'm like, it's the same thing with how I voted. I didn't vote for Trump, the CIA. I'm not rooting for the Eagles. I'm rooting against the CIA. It's the same thing. It's all CIA psyop. It's Kansas City Chiefs. It's how they operate, dude.
And obviously they came out with the documentary to cover all that
America.
shit up to make it look good. But and we can go more into that. Obviously, this is not the place. But
Sure it is.
I mean, it is, but it isn't. You know what I mean? But it's like I think honestly, you're not faithful in your team here. It's your first win. It's not.
I'm really concerned about the pass rush for the Chiefs as far as Karlaftis and Chris Jones because of us
Obviously,
losing
you still have
Slater.
Chris Jones. Yeah.
I mean, Chris Jones is automatically taking up 2 guys. You can't block him one-on-one.
This guy's crazy.
And yeah, our
Monster.
genetic makeup is going to be running the ball, and I like the under here, and I think that the Chiefs are going to be kind of the same way for a while too until they figure everything out with their receivers as well.
Now you guys make a good point.
Rasheed
though.
Rice is going to be suspended. I
No, I think he's a green light.
Is he?
He's actually a green light.
Okay.
Yep.
Him, Worthy, I don't really trust as a guy you can count on. Did he have shining moments? Absolutely. Guy's faster than lightning. Hollywood Brown, another injury-prone kind of guy. Travis Kelce, we saw it last year. He took a step back.
Yep.
So, I think that you're going to continue to
Dad
see
bod?
that.
I don't think he cares.
Kelsey's
Yeah,
at the end of his
dad bod.
career and he's marrying a billionaire.
Yeah.
He doesn't give 2 shits
Yeah, he
anymore.
doesn't care.
Yeah.
Dad
He's
bod.
not going to be the
No
Tony
drive.
G. He's
No
not going to
drive.
be Tony Gonzalez.
dad
When the
bod.
CIA tells him he can retire, he'll retire. That's what they're still
And then
milking the
clone,
Taylor
and then
thing
be
for one more
cloned.
year of propaganda, and then
be
the clone.
cloned and then frozen.
Yes, absolutely.
See what I'm saying?
That's what's
it
going
all
to happen.
comes together.
Is that the Walt Disney theory? For
Yes.
Yes.
He was the
Duh.
first one.
Frozen head.
I mean,
Yeah.
come
Frozen head.
on.
Yeah.
What is their documentary?
The Swifties?
Well, I heard about the Cowboys one, and Jerry bought a well for $800,000 that made $100 million a month for him to buy the Cowboys. If you guys didn't see that,
No, I didn't know that.
Didn't he do that in the Bay Area? He
Something
did
like
in
that.
Pittsburgh
Oil
or
money.
Brentwood.
If you
Yeah,
look at it,
oil
he said,
money is big.
"I bought this well for $800,000."
Here-
It started talking. It started roaring. It started screaming. It started gushing.
Landman.
And then I made $100 million the next month, and I said to myself, Jerry, you just bought the Dallas Cowboys. Watch it.
Landman.
It's great.
I love
This
Landman.
reminds
It's a
me
great
of-
show.
it
He's in
reminds
Landman.
me
Yeah, he is
of
in Landman.
Yeah, he's in Landman.
And said the only
Great.
reason why he did that was because his
daughter.
daughter, he wanted to be next
Yep.
to her because she was going somewhere in college.
Yep.
I think in the Bay Area.
That's in Landman.
Yeah.
Yep. Here's the thing with the Chiefs, though.
I
is
thought that was his story.
That is his
they
story.
got a
Wasn't it
rookie
on
left
there?
tackle.
Yeah.
They got a rookie left tackle.
'Cause
Do you
they moved
trust
Humphrey back to
with
guard,
Josh
right?
Simmons? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you trust a rookie to protect your franchise quarterback's blind side?
Absolutely
That's
not.
a gamble. That's a gamble.
Not against Khalil Mack, not against Denver's defense, not against Max Crosby. Absolutely not.
You're gonna get him killed.
Max Crosby.
Yeah.
Forgot about him.
Oh my God, he's a monster.
That's the thing is, this kid's gonna get thrown right into the fire. You're gonna have a rookie versus Khalil Mack week 1. That's his welcome to the NFL, sweetheart. Is Khalil
Smack.
Mack? Yeah.
Another reason I like the under here: field conditions
Last year was slippery.
Travel,
Remember that?
jet lag,
in
travel.
in Brazil.
and the heat.
and Mahomes
Anytime
getting
Brazil.
kidnapped by the
Humidity,
cartel.
heat. Yeah.
His and Mahomes getting kidnapped.
We're gonna see Patrick Mahomes on Call of Duty looking at the favela,
I mean, he
running
could
around with a little
potentially get
bandana.
kidnapped.
See, here's my thing: is like something
I'm
is
just
going to
saying.
happen now, and the fucking feds are going to show up at my door and be like,
Yeah.
"What did you know? How did you know this?"
I know. It's like all I do is host 2 podcasts.
I'm just I don't know anything.
Complete prediction here.
Yeah, this is all predictions
All
here.
right.
This is not.
Next one. Well, I guess we can. Here's my thing. I wanted to bring this up before we got into it. Is that usually week 1, and I don't know trend or not. I feel like they always give you the favorites to give you free money to start off with.
I agree with you.
Right? And that's winning money lines and stuff like that, or even covering spreads.
Yep.
But I think, do you think they change it around and they make it party people or toxic, or what do you think? they
Well,
do?
looking at the board here, the largest line on the board is what? Titans?
I need
No,
new glasses.
Broncos Titans -7.5.
Rookie
That's-
versus a good defense?
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at.
I mean, that's the largest line, and I
And
don't,
7.5 is that indicator.
it looks like a blowout line to me. It
Yeah.
looks like
Yeah, that's what I said. That indicator.
that one looks like 31-8.
Yeah, the indicator. The indicator.
Welcome to the league, Ward.
Cam Ward, yeah,
Yep.
second-year coach. I really didn't like that guy Callahan, to be honest. It wasn't my favorite.
Son of the former Nebraska head coach, Bill Callahan.
Yes, he is.
Former Nebraska great.
Former Nebraska legend, Bill Callahan. Billy C.
Son went to UCLA
Billy
too.
C.
Shout out to Billy C.
Yep. Ruined Nebraska.
No, he didn't
Ruined.
ruin it. He didn't ruin it.
He's
Did he?
he's
Not.
a marked
He-
man there.
Or did he?
Bill Callahan was a symptom of the problem in Nebraska, which was an athletic
A
department
symptom.
that wanted
Of
to
course
change the
someone would say
culture
that.
too quickly.
West Coast offense.
And they
makes
didn't.
sense.
His offense wasn't the problem. His offense put up 30 points a game. It was his defense was the problem, and they had a defensive coordinator who was a joke that they wouldn't let him fire, and that was the problem. Bill Callahan. I will defend Bill Callahan from some of his criticism from Nebraska fans because he got a
You
raw
will
deal
defend
with the
Bill.
dumbass administration here.
Bill Callahan, you can come on the show if you want.
Billy
'cause
C,
you're being
come on the show.
defended by Caleb.
You're being defended by a Nebraska fan right now. It's never happened. The guy's never set foot in the state again. I'm the only Nebraska fan in the country that'll defend Bill Callahan.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Hi Nia, thanks for the glow up. Okay.
Mia, my wife?
No, Nia.
What? Is she
You're like,
here?
why is my wife on the call? Or on the freaking live stream? She's all watching you. She's like, did you bet? Did you bet? There's no betting yet.
No.
No betting, but there is Survivor.
There's some
so
baseball currently on
So
right
yeah,
now.
and like I said, we're here live at the Circa. We're here for the Ultimate Contest Weekend and Radio Row. This is it here. We'll be here for the next few days, and we just joined. Actually, we have Prado joined who joined Survivor.
Yeah.
And then we have Circa Millions, and so we are sponsored by Vegas Proxy. Tom, shout out to Tom. He'll be on the show as well. I think
Absolutely.
I already mentioned it. And yeah, we can explain some more
Let's get into
contest
Survivor
stuff.
a little bit
Yeah.
here.
Okay. So what are we talking with Survivor?
Well, it all starts at week 1, right? You can't win Survivor unless you don't win week 1, right, Carlos?
Right.
Okay, so
Look at it, right?
looking at the board here, you got to be strategic in this. What I would do as a survivor entry, I would go straight to Thanksgiving and Christmas and circle all those teams and try not to use any of those teams up until that point, because that's going to be, if you make it that far, of course, that's
If
going
you
to.
make it
Yeah.
that far, which is very important
I could
because
see
the
half
week
the
one
field
is.
going week one. Goodbye.
I think week one is just as hard as the last week.
This year's week 1 is very tough. It's not as easy as before. Everything's one.
Well, yeah, there's injuries, and you figure out who's a joke and who's not.
3,
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. But what do you think? What do you think? Like other than it being the first, because it's the first. The last is also the hardest, right? Obviously, but first and last are always the hardest.
Yep. I mean, there's definitely some picks here. I haven't looked at Thanksgiving yet, but there's definitely some picks
Chicago at
Ooh,
Detroit.
Thanksgiving, I'm undefeated.
New York at Dallas.
You know that.
Miami at
Everyone
Green
on this
Bay.
podcast fucking knows that.
Undefeated
Miami,
Thanksgiving.
Green
Yep.
Bay
Thanksgiving.
again?
I am too, but it's against food.
And does it count for the Black Friday
During
game? 'Cause it's
Thanksgiving.
Vegas
No,
at
on
Kansas City.
Thanksgiving Day. Yeah, so I'm undefeated against
Okay.
food.
So there's
Yeah.
4 of those.
Yeah.
So I mean, what would you take off blind bullshit?
Green Bay.
Let's call it blind bullshit.
I'd take Green Bay.
Yeah, I would have to save Green Bay for Miami. Miami's going to fall apart.
Yeah.
They're-
First coach to get fired.
Yeah, nobody wants Tyreek Hill there. It's pretty evident. He doesn't want to be there himself. Tua, come on, I'm over the Tua hype.
Tua, the one man bua. Remember that shit?
My dad's a
Fucking say
lefty.
that.
Dad, I love you. Lefties can't play quarterback. I'm
Nope.
sorry, not anymore.
0%.
Who's the last? Was it
Steve
Russell
Young.
Wilson? Or was he?
He's
Steve
right-handed.
Young?
He's right-handed.
Steve Young.
Steve Young's the last lefty.
Oh,
to win
wow.
it, Yeah.
That's
To win the Super Bowl?
And the only other one
Steve
is Ken
Young.
Stabler.
Yeah, Steve Young.
Oh yeah, he was a lefty too.
Steve Young.
I remember
to
that.
win.
So 1995, nice.
So you got Michael Penix and you got Tua Tagovailoa here. Don't like either. of
Michael
them.
Penis, as ESPN calls him.
Oh,
Penix?
God.
They put
Penis.
they missed. You didn't
Sorry.
see that?
No, I didn't.
ESPN did a
Oh,
typo.
yeah.
Falcons quarterback Michael Penis Jr.
Wow.
They just
Good
did
job,
that
Disney.
for the bet.
Good job, Disney.
Disney grooming your kids. This is another
Someone's
example.
fucking betting that. I'm telling you, there's all these fucking random shit that people make mistakes on.
I could have told you that was only a matter of time until
Yes.
that happened.
God, some of these lines here week
Some
one.
last names are ridiculous.
-1 Bill Sunday Night Football. Give me Lamar here on the bright lights, huh?
All right, so wait. Let's run it
Tough
down.
one.
So Steelers, Jets.
Lock, Steelers. I mean, come on. Fields is already hurt.
Is he?
3.
Yeah, he's been hurt in training camp.
Interesting. Can't make
But
a
the
throw to
total
save his
looks
life.
weird.
Can't make a throw to save his life. Rookie head coach against Mike Tomlin. Good night.
Total looks weird to me.
Is it in Pittsburgh?
You're a weird
No,
guy.
It's in New York.
Yeah,
It's in
that's
New
why it
York.
looks weird.
Well, that looks like a straight jet total. Are you kidding me? They can't score. They can't score.
I know, but you know what I'm saying? What if Pittsburgh goes on a because okay, so let's say
38-10?
it's not all the favorites. What if it's all the popular teams, which are usually the favorites?
In this case, the popular teams are the favorites aside from the Patriots.
Yeah.
Which they've been favored.
No, they're
forever.
favored. I don't know how, honestly, against the Raiders.
How are you
People are
favored?
high on them. People are high on the Patriots this year.
Again? Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
They're
They're -3
at home.
at home.
I personally would lean the Raiders there. I think that they have more of a team myself. I know Vrabel's a dog. I actually love Vrabel. He's one of my favorite head coaches.
Yeah,
but
good stats as a dog.
he is very good as a dog.
Yep.
But I just don't know, week one going in with a new team. Like we talked about, Drake, probably not
Questionable.
Questionable.
Now, if they can run the ball against the Raiders, they're going to have a good day.
Yeah.
A two-headed monster with Stevenson and Henderson.
Yep.
Is it true that Henderson might even take over the lead back role?
Stevenson's. I don't see the hype around him. He's a couple
He
years
seems like
past
a
his
regular
prime,
running back to me.
and he's the guy that
I hate playing against him in fantasy.
He's an upgraded Najee Harris.
you're
you go.
fine
There you
if
go.
you have him.
And he'll
You're
have these
fine.
weeks where
He'll
he
have
just
good
destroys
weeks.
you.
Yep. He'll have good week. He'll have weeks where he goes off, but other than that, he's very mediocre. He's
Yeah.
average. So
No breakaway speed, really, huh?
nothing.
Just kinda
No.
just in between.
Not
the
a threat in the
tackles.
passing game. Yeah. He's not going to bump it outside. He's not a home run guy. I just don't see the appeal to him. And
Well, Henderson's everything. That
Oh,
he's
yeah.
not. He's a home run guy.
Yes.
He can catch the ball.
he's
elusive.
I'm telling you, he's the best thing we've had since Corey Dillon in that backfield, and he's going to be a stud this year.
So maybe that's what the hype is. What all the New England fans are talking about. Like,
Well, I mean, they
this
got the coach, but Stinky Pete chewing that gum, man, he's a tough guy to beat.
guy. Yeah, that's true.
Who's
He's
their
getting
coach now?
old, too.
Pete Carroll.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Pete
Yes, with his conspiracy theories.
That's
Yes.
so funny.
Most fit 78-year-old
so
man on
funny.
the planet.
And he took
is,
Gino
other
with
than
him,
Chuck
right?
Norris.
Yeah, Gino's there.
Yeah.
Ashton Genty, that's something that everyone's going to be looking at this year.
You also
I
got
feel
that
like
guy,
there's
Jeremy Chin. Is that his name? The safety. You know who he is? From Carolina?
Oh,
The
yeah,
ball
yeah,
hawk,
yeah.
the ball hawk.
I do remember.
Oh,
You know what?
yeah.
The thing about Carolina, not to go off topic too much, but they got a lot of good players. They just need to put them in place.
Sneaky team?
Yeah, they could be a dark
What,
horse for that
Carolina?
division.
The division is kind of wide
Maybe.
The
open.
division's wide open. Okay, the Bucks are obviously the
the
solid
favorite.
favorite, but they're an injury away from being a straight just.
Okay, Dolphins,
downhill.
Colts. Talk about shit teams.
Well, you got, what's his name? Daniel Jones
It's
starting.
like
Daniel
two. They
Jones
want it
is
to
the
be
starter.
close. 47.
I can't call me crazy. If the Colts can run the ball, I think that they're going to be okay against the Dolphins.
What? Dolphins are ass, huh?
I just don't like the.
How did
I
To
feel
me,
like no one likes each other on the Dolphins.
to me,
like
the
you said.
Dolphins seem
There's
soft.
no locker room.
Yeah,
The Dolphins
zero.
just seem like a soft team, and I don't know.
Because they have Mr. The
So
kid.
McDaniels just had his,
McDaniels.
so he just had like this whole thing where no one respects him anymore because it's just like, oh, my coach is a kid.
Everyone's kind of figured out his
Coach is a
offense,
fucking
too.
kid.
So here's
Yeah,
the thing.
I mean, why wouldn't you? If you come from Kyle's, and sorry to say this as a 49er fan, if you come from his tree,
Yeah.
it's obviously a tree of really good offense up until it's not.
Well, up
You know
until
what I mean?
it gets exposed.
Yeah,
Um,
which is exposed every single year he's went to the fucking Super Bowl, and then all those other people that were under him, which are his offensive and defensive coordinators,
yeah.
they do really well up until they fucking don't.
Yeah, and I like the running back. I think A-Chain's a really good running back. I just don't know how healthy he can really stay, being
Yeah.
their number one. The Dolphins' offense is not in between the tackles kind of offense. They're, they like to get lateral first, which everyone knows in football, the quickest way to win is getting north and south quicker
Yes.
than anyone else.
Yes.
So they're relying on home run plays, I feel like. And
Yeah,
They
and
like
it's
that
just
kid.
not
They
gonna
like
work.
that kid, right? The backup running back. They like him a lot,
Oh, okay.
actually.
Yeah, and that's a good point. I know you're bringing up baseball and football, which is completely different, but not really. And the similarity of the fact that you're right. They want to just, they're like, we're just going for the long-term touchdowns. And
Yeah.
you're just like, dude, that's not how you play football.
Yeah.
You play it inch by inch.
yeah,
Not-
it's a game of inches.
Yeah.
So is baseball,
and
but
running,
baseball has changed
and running
too.
game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got to live up to the hype.
Run the ball, shoot clock, play good defense.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that what the Patriots did for 20 years?
That's what we did for 20 years. Yep,
Yeah.
20 years, and it was nothing sexy about it.
No, but
nothing. It was that one year
But,
they had
I
Randy
mean, it's
Moss.
not about-
but yeah,
I'll
Yeah.
tell you what sexy's putting on a fat fucking ring at
Yep.
the
Yeah,
end of the season.
that's
exactly.
sexy.
It was boring. It was methodical.
do
It's
it
like
any way
option
you want it
football,
to.
but it worked.
It works.
You
It
can do
worked.
it any way you want it to. Ring
Yeah.
on naked, ring on ring on
Yep.
fucking locker room guy fucking
Bring on
shirt.
your locker room
It
guy
is what it
t-shirt.
is.
Yep.
Yeah.
So here's my thing. I'm not totally sold on Ashton Jeanty yet. I'm kind of thinking he might be a bust. I'm not. We'll see.
Well, you know what he has a
Really?
problem with,
Really?
right?
What's that?
Holding on
Good
to the rock.
defenses?
No,
Oh.
holding on to the rock. He's a fumbling machine.
okay.
They have a lot of comps that was scary to Mr. Richardson from.
Oh, Trent Richardson?
Trent Richardson.
From
Con-
Alabama?
Consider
I think he's
very
better.
similar.
I
Trent
know.
Richardson was Mr. Hype Train.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Consider who he played. He was in the Mountain West, so he's playing Hawaii, San Jose State, UNLV.
Easy on the 408.
Yeah, I know.
Easy,
But
easy.
You watch your mouth.
they got
Actually,
into the
I don't
college
care about it.
college
I'm from
football
32-3.
playoff against Penn
Penn
State.
State and got wrecked.
He runs 30 carries for no touchdowns, 3.5-yard average. That's the closest thing to an NFL defense they
What about
faced.
against
and they
Oregon?
shut him
What about
down.
against Oregon?
Well, they didn't
almost
have-
He
beat
looked
Oregon.
good against Oregon. He looked, but Oregon's
Remember, he
defense isn't very good.
That was in
Oregon's
the
pretty
beginning. That
soft.
was week 2.
Yeah, it was
They
week 2.
they have
What?
some first rounders on their team.
Yeah, on defense?
On defense, or sorry, not first round, at least top 3. First,
Do
or
they?
second, third round. Yeah, they do.
Well,
they have
I'll tell you
defensive
what.
tackles.
Penn State had a top 5 pick, Abdul Carter. So you see what he did with Genty.
Yeah.
Look at Oregon.
Yeah,
That's,
that's. I mean, I don't know. I guess. Okay, so what about Panthers and Jaguars? I always forget about these two teams.
You know what? The
Is it
Jaguars-
looking good at any point in time? Will the sun shine there?
Trevor Lawrence, it's his year.
Yeah, this is make or break for Trevor. If Trevor can't do it, they might as well
Yeah,
put
see,
Travis
he
Hunter at
has
Remember when
this,
quarterback.
he
like,
was the
fucking
second
side.
coming?
Oh
Trevor
my
Lawrence
God.
in college, the hype
This is
train.
the next Andrew Luck. He's a generational talent.
What do we used to call him with the hair?
Lion
King.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sunshine.
Yeah,
That's
sunshine.
Beat the shit
Remember
out
the
of Alabama. In
Remember the Titans, yeah.
At Levi Stadium, beat the
Oh,
shit
yeah.
out of Alabama in the national championship.
But will
49
we
win.
remember him? Will we? I guess this is his "Will we remember you"
I just
year.
don't like the guy. I think he needs to get out of that environment. I'll give him that.
Will he
Well,
turn
he had
into
Urban Meyer to ruin him for a couple years.
What's
So
like? Will he turn into Mufasa? Well,
He needs to
that's
turn
the
into
real
Scar.
fucking
That's
thing.
the problem.
here's a
I
question
guess
for
you
you.
gotta be one.
You have to
right?
He has it in him.
Here's my question about Trevor Lawrence: is would he be given the amount of opportunities he's been given at Jacksonville if he were anyone else who didn't carry that type of hype? That's my
That's
question.
true.
No.
If-
Look at Blake Bortles. He did good. The
Exactly.
next year, they're like,
Exactly.
we're
Yeah,
good.
get rid of him.
Exactly. If he didn't have the name hype from college being the second coming
They
that
didn't
everyone
need to
talked
give him
about
that
him.
extension either.
But I
No.
feel like-
Would he be
like-
given the chances he has?
I feel
No.
like coming from college and you have all that hype, right? Let's
Yeah.
just go deep into it. You come from college, you have all the hype. There's also some Kool-Aid you need to be fucking drinking.
Oh,
yeah.
Which you realize when they get into it.
Yeah.
And some that aren't liked, which we know we can name a couple. I guess I could say Baltimore, right? A lot of us like them publicly, but then like
They
when you
just
look
never
at Lamar,
finish.
they never get any
Yeah,
love.
they never
You know
finish.
what I mean? So it's like
They
if you're
don't.
not drinking the fucking Kool-Aid, I don't know where the Kool-Aid comes from or what toxicity it's in.
Yep.
It's like if you're not in it when you join, then we're getting rid of you.
Yeah.
Because it's publicly you have to be liked at some point.
Yeah.
I mean-
to live the hype.
Look at his stat. I mean, record year by year. Rookie year 3-14. Write that off. Second year 9-8, 8-8. Then he got hurt 2-8. So I mean, it's like these numbers
what
are
really
fine.
happened?
21 touchdowns, 14 picks is in 2023. 11 touchdowns, 7 last year. Like they're fine. They're not going to jump off the page. But you're
Trevor-
Now
beat
do
the
me a
Chargers?
favor. Yes, he did in the playoffs.
Okay, so he has one win.
yeah.
Look up Daniel Jones' stats and compare them.
yeah, it's
Good
very
point.
similar.
Let's take a look.
Wow. Good.
Daniel
good
Jones getting another
point,
shot.
Big
He
pick.
is.
Good
Actually,
point.
Wyatt
Good
sent that,
point.
yep.
Big pick. Good point.
Daniel, let's see, Daniel Jones. It's yeah, dude, these are almost identical. Win loss percentage, touchdown
Yeah,
interception.
yeah.
Jones has a
I
few
think
more
we-
interceptions,
yeah,
but
barely.
but
It's not. It's not like by a lot.
it's not. Well, he's played more years, but yeah, he's got.
Well, that should be a concern if he's played more years and it's not that many more.
Yeah.
interceptions.
Well, yeah. So he's played. Jones has played 1, 2, 3. Jones played
Well,
2
I
more
mean,
years.
yeah,
He's only got
obviously,
one more
'cause he's
interception
older.
than Lawrence.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he's
kind of
older.
concerning.
But Lawrence's rookie year was really bad. He led the league in picks at like 17 of them, and then it got better after that. So it's kind of skewed, but
I mean, with Brian Thomas Jr. and Travis Hunter and what's the running back ETN, don't you think the offense is going to be kind of solid?
He's a good receiver, though.
who? ETN?
Yeah, no. Who'd you say, Brian?
Thomas Jr.
Yeah, he's
the
very
guy
good.
at LSU. I saw him play live.
Yeah.
He's a freak.
Yeah, they've got enough people around him that they can be competitive again. But I just don't know. Is he?
I think in the
is he
division he has a chance, though.
yeah, but is he the
In
guy
their
that can
division?
take them over the edge? That's the thing. Or are they going to be 8-8 purgatory every
I
year?
think Hunter smells
Yeah,
like a
because
straight
you know,
bust.
that was
I
my
do too.
initial question. That was
Too
my
many
initial
miles
question.
on him.
Too many.
Yeah.
That was my real question.
already
Is,
hurt.
that, is he
Yeah.
going to make it over the
And
hump
he's
of
skinny.
the hype?
I don't
over
think
the
he's
hump
skinny.
of the hype.
He'll always
You
be the
can't
hype
play
guy.
both.
Yeah.
Always be like.
I
You're
just-
right, Caleb.
that-
You can't play both sides.
He just wants to be correct. He's like, bro, just give it up.
Hunter?
What do you think?
Play
you should
one side of the ball.
I think you should play corner myself.
too.
Yeah, because he's a good receiver, but he's an elite DB.
Yeah.
I think he should play cornerback, but he doesn't want to. Someone's going to tell him he has to when he gets banged up every year, because you're no good if you're out by week 5 every season.
Yeah.
You're not good for anybody. So we'll see. I'm with you. I think he's a bust.
Okay,
Smells like a
I've
bust.
got people on Instagram asking us for merch, so we should probably come out with the locker room guy merch and the
Locker room
gambling
guy
shorts.
merch.
Gambling shorts for both women and men.
Yes.
What are gambling shorts?
Gambling shorts are the shorts that are shorts that they look like sweats. Those are
Okay.
gambling shorts.
And they have pockets that you can zip up, and then you can put all your stuff in there, your money, your wallet.
It has a back pocket too.
Or if you're me, you have no money to put in
It's
there by
like
the time you're done
cargo
gambling. So.
shorts, then.
I'm actually wearing a pair of Jordan gambling shorts right now.
Is it cargo shorts? Is it cargo
No, because
shorts?
that's too many pockets.
Cargos are the like khakis with
Yeah,
the
we're good.
pockets.
Okay,
Those
but are we
fun.
going with like the next generation, like a little bit higher, kind
Sure.
of like that kind of shorts? Are we
Two
making
different
it all
kinds.
different kinds?
I don't know.
I guess
mean,
we should make
we
it.
have to reach out to marketing. What do you think?
Yeah, we'll talk to marketing. We'll talk to marketing. I'm just being asked by like, hey, do you guys have merch?
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden, you know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
think a keychain would be a good start.
Keychain's good. Pins are
Keychain,
good.
shot
Pins
glasses.
are good.
Shot
Shot
glasses.
glasses
Shot
are
glasses.
great. Shot
Double
glasses,
shot
yeah.
glasses.
Yep.
Double shot
You get
glasses
shot
are
glasses
great.
on Amazon, and my wife's got a Cricut. She'll make them whatever you want.
Or I lost a bet.
Or what's
I
Jen
lost
can
a
engrave
bet.
it.
shot glasses.
Oh my God, right?
There's a good one.
That's a
Jen
great.
could engrave your logo on Yetis.
Oh,
I'll be
yeah,
waiting for the
yeah.
gambling
Shout out, Jen.
shorts.
Yeah, GLD Events and Design, and then we also, like I said, we're partnered up with a lot of these guys. Here's Caleb.
That's
He's
me.
one of these guys.
That's based.
And then
Were we talking about Sugar Shane Wins?
Yeah,
Who's
Sugar
that guy?
Shane. Yeah,
Is he coming
shout
out?
He might.
He might.
But we're in a
Right.
little bit of a pickle here, so we're not gonna go into that.
And no detail needed.
Yeah, no detail needed. Vegas Football Proxy, make sure you sign up for the contest. This is what we're here for, guys. We're live from the Circa Ultimate Contest Weekend, Circa Millions and Circa Survivor. And $1,000 entries, up to 10 for Survivor, and correct me if I'm wrong,
5 for the
for
Millions.
Circa Millions.
Yep.
All right, we can go over the rules later. We're probably going to take a break soon because I'm really thirsty.
I need a coffee. I'm dragging. We're at an hour right now, so if you want to take one now?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
co-
we're definitely
coffee,
gonna take a break. I sent you guys the link. Come watch again. We haven't gone through all of the slots for week one.
Plenty
We're
of
gonna just
time.
gradually do it.
Yeah, for sure.
And then we'll go over other things as well.
I got some more teams I want to talk about too.
I even
All
know the
right.
be right back thing.
Look,
All
it's
right.
2-0.
We're going on a break.
Okay, yep.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Break
No,
time.
that's-
Break
Nice
mute.
one.
You're,
I look
you're
like
fine.
shit.
You
Yeah,
look
yeah. All right, we're
great.
good. Now we're good.
You
Look,
look
this is,
great.
I came out here to have drinks.
You look great. That's
And you
what-
wore Nebraska,
that's how-
which is pretty awesome.
That's how we
Well,
met.
OG,
That's
we got
how I roll, brother.
Nebraska representing in the house. Here we go.
That's it.
Here
All
we
right,
go.
we got one of a special guest of my show right now, Sports Betting Queen. Like I said, Ultimate Contest Weekend. We're here live at the Circa. We're with Tony, who I met buying a Bloody Mary.
Yes.
Yes.
I came out for a casual afternoon and didn't even shower today. Walked across the street,
Couldn't even tell.
and here we are, talking sports betting,
Yes.
which is what I do for a living and have for 34 years. So,
Yes. Welcome to the
nonetheless,
show. Welcome
yeah,
to the show.
glad to be on.
Please tell us about your experience with Circa Millions. A lot of us have heard about, obviously, both contests, and we're familiar with Survivor, but Circa Millions is something that he's experienced firsthand. I mean, obviously, you have Survivor experience as well, but this
Right.
Millions is something that
The Survivor experience has not been as successful as the Millions. And before I was doing the Millions, way back in the day, I was doing the Westgate contest, which is really where this all
OG.
The originators.
OG, yes.
the originators. Jay Cornegay over there is a friend of mine at Westgate. He's since retired. Now John Murray's running that book over there. And they still have a version of the Millions contest. But what Derek and Mike have done here at Circa has just been nothing short of amazing. Just marketing geniuses, and been able to ramp this thing up into a nationwide challenge where if you want to go up against the best,
This is
the average Joe wants to go up and say, I want to be against professional handicappers, professional sports bettors. For $1,000, you get to throw your hat into the ring and see, and they'll give you 5 games a week against the spread to do it all season long. And the nice thing about the Millions is, it's last couple 3 or 4 years, these guys 5 games a week against the spread, they're hitting damn near 70%, which is
insane.
absolutely insane. It's very difficult to do. I've been selling picks online since 1996 in a very reputable manner, I might add.
When Justin was born?
Huh?
When
When,
Justin was born?
Yeah, there you go.
And you know what? You look fantastic.
Well,
Let's just say that.
Well, you know what? I have a natural preservative right here.
When you're-
This is like legal formaldehyde. It's called whiskey.
I love it. I
You know,
love it.
yesterday was a good year, but anyway.
That was a good year.
The nice thing about the Millions is what Circa has done is they've broken it up into quarters. So every 4 weeks, well, 1 week is 5 weeks because we went to a 17-game season now in the NFL. Is every 4 weeks you get a chance to win $250,000. So let's say betting like baseball, for instance, where there's 160, you have certain parts of the season where you're doing really well, you're kicking ass and you're taking names, and then all of a sudden you hit the crapper.
Yeah.
The
You know,
crapper.
and you go,
The
and you.
crapper.
Well, I'm gonna, this is family entertainment. I'm assuming.
No. I
No.
mean,
It's
for
open.
everyone.
It's
for all
open.
of us.
No,
Yeah,
it's
you
not
can
family
cuss all you
entertainment.
want,
No.
but-
Okay.
They
well,
got me on it. It's not
okay.
family
Well,
entertainment.
you go on a shitty run, and it might ruin your season, or might ruin a 68% plus 40 unit start.
Yeah.
And you end up minus 17 units, and blah blah blah. And you're pulling your hair out, which I don't have too many of those. Otherwise, I wouldn't look this good.
Yes.
But that being said, the Millions is nice if you go on a hot run, for 4 weeks, 4-1, 4-1, 5-0. That 4th week becomes, but you're playing for 150 grand right there. So you get opportunities during the season 4 different times. So there's 5 different paydays, 4
Yeah.
quarters, and then the overall contest, which I think pays what, 50 deep now,
I
60,
think so. It should
something
be
like that,
around-
versus a Survivor, which
Well,
I find more difficult.
Tell us about your experience that you were telling me earlier.
Well, I was telling the sports betting queen. I never got her first name. She just
Katie.
said she just said I'm the sports betting queen, and I had no reason to doubt her integrity.
It's like, okay.
But nonetheless, the first year I got in, this is right after COVID, and Roethlisberger was still playing for the Steelers. And I'm on my way to Cabo, so I'm going to put my picks in early that week. They're playing Detroit. We had saved like Kansas City and Dallas.
Oh, they had
we had teams
jam-packed.
stacked up
Jam-packed.
for the end of the season. There were 146 people left in the Survivor at that time. We're one of them, and we got all the good picks left. I'm going to Cabo. I call up my proxy. I said, look, put in Pittsburgh. They're playing Detroit. I'm sitting at LAX on a Friday after I'd given her the thing. Comes over the wire service. Roethlisberger's got COVID. He's not playing. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, it's Mason Rudolph, but this is back when Detroit sucked.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys couldn't get laid in a monkey whorehouse with full bananas. I'm not too worried about it.
I love it.
So I'm thinking, what the hell? We're going to be okay. It ends up, Rudolph has 5 picks during the game. They end up in a tie, and at the end of the game with 4 minutes left, they got Najee Harris in the backfield. They line up on the 1-yard line, and for some reason or another, Tomlin decides to trick fuck them. We're going to call a pass play, and Rudolph throws a pick.
Yep.
Yes,
In
I
the
remember.
end zone.
This was like,
And we end in a tie. We get kicked out that weekend, and then if you mapped out the rest of the year,
It was easy.
every pick that we had that we would have made, that we had
It won.
mapped out in
it
advance,
won.
you
It
won.
won.
left a bad taste in my mouth. So I waited a year to get back in it. I get back in it last year. Who did I take week number 1?
Cincy.
The Cincinnati Bengals.
Me too.
Yeah. As a Kansas City Chiefs fan, I can't believe I took the Bengals week 1, but I did. It is freaking maddening. So I'm going to stick with the millions this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm in a couple survivor pools on the side.
Yeah, definitely.
One of them worth like 75 grand
Yeah.
against a bunch of amateur hacks back in Missouri. I'm going to go ahead and win that instead.
We hate Missouri.
So there you go.
Trash.
Got a buddy in Lincoln. I know you're from Omaha.
Yeah.
So I'm in one up there. It's about 1,200 people, $200 a pop. So it's
Why not?
a little bit of
Yeah.
money,
Yeah,
involved.
why not?
I won one of those like 3 years ago.
What was the pot?
75 grand.
Nice.
If you're from the IRS, sorry.
Hey, we
didn't
hate
turn it
taxes here. I hate taxes. What are those? I don't know.
PayPal
What
me.
are those? What are those? Yeah.
Yeah, send me a
No,
Venmo
I mean, you've
request.
won a couple Survivor.
Yeah, I won one that I didn't even think I did win. I had actually looked at my account on a Friday. The payout was Tuesday. I assume I lost because I didn't read the fine print. The fine print basically stated all you had to do was survive, but there was a rebuy-in. So I rebought in before the deadline, and then let's say you had 18 wins, I had 17. I was like, oh, I lost. There's only 5 people left. So I was like, oh, they didn't lose, and I took a different team than them, and the other team won. Come to find out, Friday I just looked at my account. I was going to look at a baseball game or something, basketball, and then all of a sudden there's some money in there, and it just, if you survived,
Right.
you won.
Yeah, that
Right,
was the one.
gotcha.
That's another.
I thought it was
one.
if whoever had the most wins. So I kind of got lucky on that one.
I knew the guys that won last year, Steve Fezzik, locally, he's a sports bettor.
Yep.
Mark Goldberg
Yep.
from Spooky Express. I do some work for him
Yes.
online.
Spooky was actually Tom did proxy for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vegas proxy.
Actually, Tom did the other
Tom
gentleman,
did
the
other.
the famous
Okay.
guy, the famous.
Are you the proxy?
No.
No,
Oh.
that's Tom. He'll be on the show.
Tom, okay.
Vegas football
They're
proxy.
coming out of the woodwork
They are.
nowadays.
They are.
This is the guy.
He's the one.
guy. He's what's he? The one that
The
he
famous
made the
thing
phone
happened
call.
last year where the guy thought he had Green Bay.
Oh, yeah.
That was his
That's
guy.
it, that's
Oh,
Tom.
and he did the wrong thing, and then he ended up winning anyway.
Yeah,
Yep.
and he called.
Oh, that was his proxy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Tom.
I know other, obviously, I won't, I'm sure he's,
Yeah, he's good. You're good.
yeah, but I know all the proxies here in town, and my wife was a proxy for 3 years.
Wow.
Here,
Family business.
Yeah.
Love
like
it.
And then she decided it was sports betting's not for her. It became it's a lot of pressure to be a proxy. There's a lot of responsibility
Yes.
there, and just like her husband, the acorn doesn't fall too far from the tree. We don't like responsibility. We like plausible deniability. So we decided to get out of it and sell out.
Yeah.
And now with the gaining, they're probably going to have 14,000 entries this year for Survivor.
Yeah. No,
I mean, that's if you F up one thing, that's $1 million mistake. It could be.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
I mean, you know,
and that's when, and Tom will be on the show, but he'll talk about that experience. I mean, I'm sure he did also last year, but you know, that's what I want to know because he has a lot of responsibility. Just him reminding you and
the honest
telling you
mistake
things.
that the guy said, and then how was actually
Crazy
a winner.
shit, you know?
I tell you, the one thing you have to do in this contest to win is you have to go against what you think, because so many people, and I've been sports betting for 34 years, been a professional handicapper for 34 years, on a very legitimate stage. I've had national radio shows, I do TV, all that stuff. But here's the thing. The general public doesn't realize you're not betting into games, you're betting into numbers. And you have to understand those numbers, and they mean more in the NFL than college football. With a number or against a number, getting away from those fall numbers, all these different things. Survivor's different, you know, you're just trying to pick a winner. And it's funny because people think, oh, all you got to do is pick one team to win in the NFL every weekend, no big deal, you know, child's play, until you realize you can't use that team again. But at the end of the day, you know, when it comes to the millions, you need to find reasons to take underdogs.
You do.
And you need to find reasons to take underdogs on certain numbers, you know, with the hook on them. You know, because it makes a difference at the end of the season between a win and a loss. And that's, I think, if anybody watching this that's, you know, entering, or even if you're just betting casually, recreational betting NFL on the weekends, it is you're betting into numbers and not games. You need to find out what the good numbers are. You know, it doesn't make a difference if Cleveland's at home playing Philadelphia. You know, there's 8.5 or 8.5 point underdogs. You're over like three key numbers. You know, 3, 6, 7. Then you're laying with a hook, and you're at home. In the NFL, anybody could. By the way, Cleveland could beat Philadelphia on any given Sunday.
I mean,
you know, so you want to find more reasons to take underdogs than you find more reasons to take favorites, because everybody in here that's Joe Square is going to take favorites,
no matter what.
You look at the guys that won this thing. You look at the weekly standings, and you look online afterwards and look at the guys that won. I will guarantee you, because I look, they've got more underdogs than they do favorites every week.
So you got to separate yourself in the pack. You got to separate yourself in the pack.
And sometimes it's a tough pill to swallow. It's a tough. And by the way,
you got to grow with that.
And you want to stay away from Monday and Thursday games too. You want to concentrate
as much as you want to.
Yeah, as much as you want to.
If you win Thursday, it's like you're like
such a fucking tease. It's such a fucking tease. You know what I mean?
Right. You know, it's
those Thursday unders, bro.
It's
my specialty.
There's no low hanging fruit sports betting. When it looks like low hanging fruit, go the other way. I'll guarantee you win 70% of the time.
Throw it at your fucking self, because you're like, oh, I thought that was good, but it wasn't.
What did you think about NFL last year with like the favorites absolutely destroying? It was a hell of a run that they were on.
And that's when the public wins, and then the sharps lose.
And they're giving you free money.
And guess what? I was guilty of losing more than I was winning early on.
It was tough.
It was
you know, I sell picks over at DocSports.com, which is one of the most.
Go visit his website.
Yeah, one of the most well-known. 53 years in the business. We're stand-up guys. We have real handicappers. Scott Spreitcher's over there. He's a Las Vegas legend.
I'm actually a member on there. So
there you go. Yes. Thank you. 1971. But at the end of the day, you know, everybody over there that was super sharp and in contests, we're all betting our own picks out here. We were taking those dogs early, and the public was beating us up, and you know that hurt me in the millions contest last year.
Tony's probably the first. When you go to DocSports.com, he's the first guy on the page. Nice stud-looking picture there, Tony. By the way.
You're a lot better than this. This is after a 12-hour bender, and then I came over here, just a little hair of the dog, and the sports betting queen.
I made sure he
filled me up.
Too, you know what I mean?
But by the way, we're on there on the home page when you go to DocSports.com. That's based
Yeah, I
on
got you
who's
up on that one.
winning percentages. So right now, I'm number 1 in winning
That's what I'm
percentage on
saying.
the homepage.
What a
so.
bet! I mean, it can't get any better than that.
I haven't Brewers score yet today. They were up 2-1, but I had the afternoon game
you
playing
go.
the Cubs.
Yeah, I was actually watching that one.
Yeah, what a series that is.
Yeah.
That is.
You're up 4-1 right now, by the way. Brewers.
Oh, I got a ticket I'm going to cash. I'm going to have many more of these. I'll even buy you one
There you
now.
go.
I owe you.
No, you don't. Thanks for coming on the show. I
So,
appreciate it.
Nebraska, 7.5 wins, over under. What are you taking? I got to ask you with the
Well-
hat. I got to know.
With the hat.
I'll give you a
Yeah.
couple, since you're watching a sports betting show,
Yeah.
I'll give you a couple season win totals, and we'll just tie in a
Here
Nebraska
we go.
tie.
Here we go.
On Lincoln, Nebraska, he was going to be the savior.
Yep.
He was the favorite son coming home. Mike
Prodigal son.
Riley had ran the program into the frickin' ground. The cupboards were bare. We're bringing Scott Frost back. We're going to give him $5 million a year. You just went 14-0 at Central Florida
They called him
and
the
beat
next
Auburn.
Saban. The
They
next Saban.
did?
Yep.
Oh my God! I didn't
They
even
love
know
that guy.
Yep.
The only reason that he won 14 games at Central Florida is the same reason that a shitty coach named Mac Brown won a national title at Texas.
Hotbed.
Because he had Vince Young, a quarterback.
Yep.
Yep.
Scott Frost had Milton,
Yep.
a quarterback.
Beast.
And he was like, to quote a Nebraska guy, he was like their Tommy Frazier.
Yep. Stud.
The guy was a playmaker and couldn't lose. This guy was an absolute freaking stud. And so we bring Frost up there. With all Nebraska's resources, with their facilities, for 4 years, 4.5 years before he fired him midseason, he gave Nebraska the worst 5-year run
Ever.
in wins and losses since 1940.
Yeah.
And now,
World War
and
II.
on,
1940.
and
World
on
War
top
II.
of that, we're talking about numbers. He never won 6 games at Nebraska and got him in a bowl game his entire career.
Disaster.
And now he's going to go down to Central Florida, who lost all their skill positions on offense, their top 5 tacklers, their entire coaching staff. The cupboards are bare. And here's the other thing. The fucking guy can't coach. He couldn't make in-game adjustments. He couldn't get his team prepared. They were all these different things. You're going to go down to Central Florida with nothing and win 6
Zero.
games this year? Over 5.5 minus 120. Remember where you heard it.
All right.
Now let's go
We're
to
gonna bet it as
Nebraska.
soon as I get out of here.
Now let's
Yeah.
go to Nebraska. Matt Rule, 3rd-year Temple,
Yep.
11 wins.
Yep.
3rd-year Baylor, 10 wins.
10 wins, yep.
The reason Nebraska will go over that win total is it partially because of Matt Rule? Yeah. But a big part of it is Dana Holgerson running the offense this year.
Beast.
knew he was gonna-
Stud coach. Yep. West
Big
Virginia.
time.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
And this is not my head. This is not my heart. This is my head.
Yep.
Nebraska's loaded. Now, last year, remember, they have a 5-star quarterback that signed with Ohio State, backed out to go to Georgia to better deal Ohio State at Georgia, and then we end up getting him.
Yep.
He didn't look all that great last year. He didn't look bad. He didn't look great, but he was a freshman.
Looked like a
Yeah,
freshman
yeah.
in Power
Yeah, I
5.
mean, you got to
yeah.
give him a
Now
chance.
we
You
need
gotta
help
give
on
him
the
a chance.
offensive line.
Got it.
Got it.
We got a guy from Notre Dame that was
Spindler.
starting to. Yep.
Yep. Spindler and Pritchett from Alabama.
You got to schedule it. Listen, as a Nebraska fan, I'm going to tell you this. Next Thursday night, you know where I'm going to be?
Where?
In a suite at Arrowhead Stadium, watching them play Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Okay, they're a 6.5-point favorite. They get by that game. Their first 6 games, they could be 6-0. Realistically, they're going to be 5-1. They got Michigan
Okay.
on
That's
deck.
a coin flip.
And then
'Cause-
after
'cause their
that,
coach
you
is
got like
gone.
Minnesota, Maryland,
Yep.
UCLA, USC, and then you end the season. We're going to have a loss at Penn State.
Yep.
Penn State's the best team in the country right now.
Yeah.
And then we got Iowa and Lincoln, which is always a knockdown, drag out,
Yep.
ball
You
kicking
gotta make
contest.
it. You got to make it.
But
a
I
win.
think they get 8 wins this year. Matt Rule is not going to get to double-digit wins like he did at Temple and Baylor.
No, it's too hard. Yep.
But
I agree.
he can get to 8 with Nebraska this
He can
year.
get to 8.
So there's 2 free season win totals. $37.50 for those picks. Go ahead and Venmo me.
Yeah. Go ahead and Venmo him.
There you go.
And if you're really about your money, go ahead and do DocSports.com.
There you go.
He's
Yeah,
the
go to
first
Doc.
one there on the link.
We got the thing
Thank
scrolling
you for
across the bottom.
joining.
Appreciate
Oh,
you coming
thanks
on,
for
man.
having
Yeah,
me.
of course.
Now I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to follow the podcast.
Yeah,
Should.
of course.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, but thanks for having me on.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you for-
Did you guys enjoy Vegas?
Absolutely.
Now,
Every time I come here.
now I get to ask you a question.
Yes, you
Since
can.
I'm a ex-national radio host for 20 years.
So
Yeah.
many years.
Who's entering the contest here? What contests are you in?
Survivor.
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 No millions?
That's what he's. I
That's
think he's
more a
good
her.
for-
No, that's more of a her thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
But that's
the
why I
Survivor.
wanted to know more about it because I don't know too much, about it. I'm in Survivor. But
She's
I would
more the
love to
against
do
the
it.
spread. I was just more of the.
I love
I
against the
accidentally won one year. I won two, and I didn't realize it was the year that I probably should have entered here. Had a good chance, had a run, never lost one. And then I didn't realize when I did it that the small amount that I made, I was like, oh my God, there's something bigger than that. So that's what kind of got me involved.
That's
into
why I
this
was
whole
more
thing.
interested
Yeah.
in it, and I was
Yeah.
telling Tony about it because I was like,
But now that you
sounds
said
very
that fourth
good.
quarter thing, that's different. Like that, I'm glad you
You
brought
break it up into quarters, dude.
Yes.
And so you have a chance to win $6 million. So it's like your Powerball.
It's great
Your chances of winning Powerball are like 1 in 54
Right,
million.
right.
You're here. You're 1 in maybe 6,000 to win it overall. But then you start breaking that into divided that by 5 times. 4 quarters plus the overall. Your chances, odds-wise, if you're an odds guy, was what I am. There's more opportunities to win money there. And, you go on hot runs and cold runs. So if you F up the entire season win percentage and you don't get in the top 50 and don't cash out, but you go on a hell of a run where you went 18 and 2,
Yeah.
guess what? That pays.
Yeah.
Hey, we're all
And
here.
that's what matters.
I don't know what anybody else is doing in this town. It's interesting. I've always said the
I'm just
gambling.
along for the ride, man.
I've always said this gambling story
14
flying
mil.
back here from, when I lived in Lincoln. Everybody's on the airplane coming to Vegas talking about the acceptable amount of money that they were willing to lose and they didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Me, I'm on the airplane going, I'm going out here to make 20 large this weekend. I'm going to
what
bet
do
some
you
sports. I got a little system in roulette I'm going to do, but it mainly was betting sports. And so they were just a bunch of suckers on it, and a lot of these guys, bet like we talked about earlier. You're going up against a lot of recreational sports bettors that don't know how to bet the NFL.
Yeah.
They're betting games. They're not betting numbers. Kansas City's going to beat them. Denver's going to beat them. Philly's going to beat them. That's how they put their picks in. No. There's 6.5 points involved here. That's a bad number.
Yeah.
So,
Super bad.
FYI.
Yeah.
Opening and closing lines.
So now, look at the wheels are spinning. He's got an extra. He's got
got him
a.
going.
Thinking about it.
I don't know
got
if I
that
brought. I don't know
entrepreneurial
if I brought
mindset
an
there.
extra 1,000, but I got it in the ATM. I'm going to go there.
No, that's when. That's
There's
when-
always an extra 1,000 hanging around. Right?
There you go.
There's
Good.
always
I
an
can always
extra
pull. I can always
thousand.
find an
Especially
extra
for this
1,000.
kind of thing.
In this
The
town,
question is, will my
everybody's
wife
always got
kill
an
me or
extra
not?
dime.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That or you got friends that have extra.
I'm going to have an extra dime on that Milwaukee game once it goes final.
What's the score?
What's the
Pull
actual
it up
score
here.
live?
I'll pull it up.
What's 4?
End of 8.
4-1.
We're going to the 9th.
Going to the 9th.
Well,
Are we shooting
it ain't over.
fucking
It ain't
this
over
or-
till the fat
yeah,
lady sings.
100%.
Because they're on the road, so that's bottom of the 9th. Next thing you know, they score a run, top of the 9th, 5-1, let's go party. By the time you get the bar and buy a drink, it's 5-5 or going into extra innings.
I
Now you're
know.
effed.
Hell yeah.
One swing of the bat in baseball. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
That's
One
it.
swing of the
One
bat.
swing of the
One
bat.
swing of the bat.
Yeah.
But you know what? We'll keep our fingers crossed.
We will.
100%.
Well, again, thanks for having me on.
Absolutely appreciate you
thank
coming
you.
on.
Are
man.
we finished?
So much. Yes.
Do I
Good to
get
not be
up?
the only Midwesterner here.
No, yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for coming.
Oh, no problem. Thanks
Yeah,
for having me.
this
I'm
is
going to get your
nice
number.
to meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you.
You missed
get
it.
your
He had some
number.
really good
I think
intel.
we
He was
can
actually
just do
breaking down the
this.
millions like to the T.
Well, I'll get that information from you as I played Easy Craps and
that
came
work?
up again.
It's not doing it.
Airdrop.
He's on
Says
Milwaukee.
airdrop.
No, that's my headphones. All right.
I don't know
let's
anything
Do the
ab-
regular one. Okay, go
Here,
ahead.
take my spot.
Just call me. 702
Well, those guys say
419
I was going to bet it for him.
4393.
Hey, I don't know what. And then it was 11.
Blackjack table's calling my name.
Let me ask you this with the way the MLB has been this year.
I've actually bought Tony's picks before. I need to check.
Have you? What was your biggest
on
skid you've
Doc
had this
Sports.
year in MLB?
He's on
Because there's been some
DocSports.com. Number one on
I've had like some
DocSports.com.
nasty, like last,
I haven't had a big skid. I've had like a 5-9, but that's about. I'm above water.
There was a week.
I'm down. I was up last year. I was up for a $100 player. I was up $14,700 and plus 61 units. So, but I had a lot of run line. I have a run line system play I use. I take short favorites, and I have an algorithm. The guy and me developed. The guy went to MIT and got an algorithm. So when I have
Is MIT a good school?
kinda, yeah.
I wasn't sure.
It's well, I don't have a lot of real good smarts. I went to University of Nebraska for 6 years.
Super senior.
It's a 4-year school. I went there for 6 years and I got a 2-year degree.
There we go.
I got
I was
Tony,
like
you're my
Jeff,
kinda
I was
guy.
like the
Are you gonna
Lebowski.
tell him? Are you
I
gonna tell
wandered
him?
around various administration
PhD?
buildings,
Where I got it from?
smoking a lot of Thai stick, trying to get laid. So chasing skirts.
Are you my uncle? Huh? Are you my uncle?
Oh,
Could be, huh?
probably long
You got
lost
two
friend.
outs. You got 2 outs already.
Here we go. Are we gonna do a live? We need to do a live reaction. That's what we need to do, Tony.
I need to.
Tony needs to
I
cash
just
this
called
ticket,
you.
baby.
That's me. That's
you?
So yeah, let me send you.
Just add contact.
Yep, right there.
Just add a contact. Put your name on
But
it.
like
love
a
how-
lot
I
of
love-
the totals this year, like there was another other night. It was 2-1.
You got to find reasons to take unders.
Holy God! but
Pitching is
Reasons
hitting
to
shitty
take
and pitching's
unders.
good.
It is.
It's not the way it used to be, man. You got to find, and you know what? Here's the key: low volume. I find the best bet on the board, and I bet it, and that's it. So all these guys are putting out 5 or 6 picks a day on Docs. I put out 1 4-unit to 6-unit play, maybe a 3-unit play. Cherry pick it.
Yeah.
Cherry pick it. Cherry pick it. Attack the prop market. It's fucking soft.
Yeah.
Keep hitting props. 55% of their action in this book last month was prop bets.
Really? Yeah.
Not side and total.
Wow.
That's how you really spell it.
KD.
Yes.
Do you feel like with baseball you could do that more cherry pick because there's so many games?
Same thing with the NBA.
NBA,
And there's
yeah.
days I
Oh,
pass.
You know what? That's
Same,
why-
there's days I
yeah.
pass.
You don't have to bet every day, right?
Yeah.
So
You make a good point.
There's-
with
They
that,
go, hey,
actually.
you're selling picks online.
Yeah.
Why don't you? At first, when I started working at Docs, like 8 years ago, he goes, hey, man, you know, your picks up for sale. There's nothing worth betting. No, dude, we're selling picks. I go, I'm not selling picks. I'm selling winners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go, I'm fucking different than these other cats you
Yeah.
got over
Yeah.
here, or whoever it was.
Yeah.
I go, whoever that got 7 picks a day today is a fucking
lunacy. Absolute
They're a
lunacy.
square.
Like, how the fuck do
You
you
call
do
him a
that?
capper, he's a square.
Yeah.
How the fuck
I go,
do you
that
do that?
motherfucker's going to lose minus $17.50 minimum for a $100 player today.
And how the fuck do you do 7? 8.
I don't.
even more
And he
than
goes
7
2 and
games.
5. He goes, oh yeah, but I hit a plus 240 dog. I go, yeah, and you're minus 170, minus 1. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's too
Yeah.
much juice.
Because
And it's
I
too
bet my
much.
picks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know where I'm at.
Yeah.
So when my guys are bitching about
Yeah.
losing,
Yeah.
fuck, I know, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I live
'Cause
out
I'm
here.
doing
I
the same
bet them.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask these guys, they're handling 180 grand a year of my money.
Yeah.
I'm fucking running bets through. I'm betting,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know. And guess
and
what?
that's, you're a man of your word.
I got 2 brand new cars in the driveway paid for, and my house is paid for.
What do you drive for?
Huh?
What do you drive?
What do I drive?
Yeah.
Well, wife's got a Range Rover, and I got.
There you go.
I got me a GMC Sierra pickup.
There
Brand
you
new.
That's what he sells.
I'm old school.
These guys
We
are in
work
the
for
car
GM.
business.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
work for GM.
Yep, I'm GMC. I
yeah.
had a Canyon forever. I loved it, and now I got a Sierra. I just bought one in Kansas City.
You love it? You love it?
Love it.
Yeah. What do you got? Sierra? Denali?
Sierra, yeah. I just bought it at Heartland Chevrolet in Liberty, Missouri. Just North Kansas City. Yeah. Love it. But I had that Canyon for 4 years.
Good truck, man. Only thing
My
that
trade
can
day
is
had
the coma.
41,000 miles on it. I was
You
4
take
years
care
old.
of the wife, man.
I do take care of the wife.
Now I feel kind of special. You feel me?
you drive a Hummer. What the hell are you
guys
talking
I know.
about?
I do drive a Hummer.
Are you, who you married? Well, this is your husband.
This
okay.
is my husband.
Okay, I did
Prado
not.
the Pointer.
Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah. Well, you always, get to take care of the wife. They take care of you.
Yeah.
Plus,
Or
I
they
got a
become
wife.
constants.
I've been married for 37 years.
Good for you, man.
Crazy.
It's hard to
That's
find these
how
days.
old
88.
I am. Look how good this guy looks.
No, well, I fucking feel like shit right now, but I'm telling you.
Yeah. That's my
Since
age.
I left Vegas and moved to the Midwest, I also put on 15 pounds. Because I
mean,
got back to
don't see
barbecue.
it.
I got back there. I go, we got fucking barbecue.
Talk to me.
There was no barbecue. Best pizza joint in the planet. All those pizza. I was in there the other night. I tell you how good it is. I was in there the other night, and Patrick Mahomes is in there eating with Kelsey.
No way.
What?
That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Came in with Brittany and Swift.
Wow.
They shut the whole place down, or?
They came in. Nobody said a fucking word to them. Here's the
What?
story. Here's the story.
Okay, yeah.
Nobody said
Story
a word
time.
to them. Everybody got, you can hear everybody.
Yeah.
Shit, that's
my
fucking
God,
Taylor
yeah,
Swift.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
Yeah.
And she's wearing
Where's Caleb?
jean
This is-
shorts, little
Yeah.
butt hanging out, no big deal.
Yeah.
You
can't miss her.
no.
She's-
And
even for
Brittany
the
with her
people-
new boobs,
Yeah.
but they're wearing
and
their
her new nose.
Yeah,
She just got a new
right.
nose.
So,
yeah.
but they're wearing bitch beaters and shorts, and the guys are wearing t-shirts and shorts and
Yeah.
flip flops.
Bitch beater.
So they go in there, they sit down, they eat pizza. They got up, and they all walked out the door.
game.
Everybody's going, oh,
Strikeout game.
But game.
You had a runner on
That's
second.
There we go.
Free money.
Pardon me. That's $1,150 because it was plus 115. I gave
On
him a
the run
dime.
line?
Boom, boom, boom.
Free
Boom.
fucking money.
There you go.
gotta
So
lock in those
anyway,
plus
they
money.
got up to left,
Sports.com.
and right when they walked out the door, Mahomes turned around and said, "Hey, I want to thank everybody for not coming over to the table."
Yeah.
He goes, "Just letting us enjoy."
Appreciate it.
He goes, "Having a beer and a pizza out with our wives, just like you guys are. Thank you."
That's
He
pretty
walked out
stand
the
up.
door.
That is
It gets
pretty
better. The man, when he walked out the door, manager goes, "By the way, folks, nobody owes a thing." He picked up the tab for everybody in this
Holy
place.
shit. Okay, that's respect.
That's what 12 years, $500
But that's
million
Kan-
will get you right
But
there.
that's also as
Kansas
City.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Nebraska. You Midwest.
Midwest.
It's very
Yeah.
wholesome. Nobody's starstruck. I mean,
Yeah.
you're a little starstruck.
Yeah,
you know.
but you're not.
Fucking
you're
Taylor
not making,
Swift's the
you're
biggest
not,
star in the world.
Yeah.
You're not making
literally,
a big deal.
quite
She's
literally.
like the Tiger Woods of music.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, oh fuck, that's like there's one.
Yeah.
She's one. $1 billion for a tour. I mean, yeah.
Dan, that was
Yeah.
a tough.
100
pill to-
semis is what she needs to carry all her gear. 100.
And she wasn't made up. She had her hair in a ponytail
Yeah,
and a
no,
ball
she
cap
just didn't
on.
give a fuck.
It's like you and him going out. Hey, you're just laying around on the couch on a
Yeah,
Sunday
let's
at
go
4 in
get
the
a
afternoon. You go, let's
pizza.
go get a pizza. What are you gonna do? You gonna get makeup on? Fuck no.
Nah.
You're gonna throw on a
Just
ball
fucking,
cap
yeah.
and what?
And you're a billionaire. Why do I need to throw
What's
makeup on?
amazing is
Yeah.
how the people that were there
Yeah.
were just like,
Well, it's just
they all froze for a
mean,
second.
No,
Just
but
for a
they,
second.
but
just for a
okay.
second, but
yeah.
nobody said
Yeah.
no. No one's gonna get up and can I have your autograph? Can I
No,
have-"
that's that Midwest
Yeah.
shit. That's
And there
that
was-
Midwest shit, like you said.
It is, it's
And
Midwest shit.
you
Our
don't,
daughter,
you don't bug the food while they're eating.
No.
our daughter was born in the Midwest, and you got that Midwest shit. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Where they got family life, simple life, and making money.
They would say, "How come you're still a Husker?" Well, I played for them in college too for a couple of years.
Nice.
I played at a junior college for a year, and then they offered me a walk-on out of high school. I came from a poor family, Northwest Missouri State, which is a big Division II school back in the day.
Gotcha.
They offered me a full ride, so I went there. Maryville,
to.
Missouri. They won a bunch of national titles too here. But then after the first year, I started as a freshman, got all conference my first year, and then George Darlington from Nebraska called me up and goes, "If you come up to spring ball and make it, we'll give you a full ride."
Done.
So I went up there, I made the team. But anyway, they say you stick with Nebraska all these years. It's been 36 years. Both my kids were born in Lincoln. Like yours was born in Omaha.
Yes. Allegiant.
20 minutes out of the birthing canal, they're in that nursery with the glass where you go in the hallway, because I'm old school. I'm older than you guys. So I was in the room and I passed out because I saw it. They gave her the epidural and then the thing started bleeding. And that's
Tony's done.
it took me a long time to have oral sex again after that whole fucking thing. But here's the thing. I passed out. I woke up in the hallway. They go, "Oh, you have a son." I'm like, "What? Fuck." But anyway, I'm looking. 20 minutes out of the birthing canal when you're in the nursery at Bryan Memorial Hospital in Lincoln,
Yeah.
they always put a little sock on their head.
Yeah, yep.
It's a Nebraska stocking cap.
Yeah.
You are literally born a Husker.
It's
And,
amazing.
I
and
respect
both
that.
my kids, my daughter's 23 and my son's 28. Trust me, he's in Colorado and she's out here. Fucking Huskers. Die
To the
hard.
day that- yeah.
They're flying into Kansas City. I'm putting them in the suite at Arrowhead for the game. Me and a buddy got a suite for 25 people. It was like 30 large, but we don't care.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Let's get it.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Open bar,
I mean, that's
food.
the truth.
Yeah.
Gates
So-
barbecue, catering. Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm doing it. You know,
So, you know, we're from California. You can't find that kind of tradition
No.
anywhere.
No, none
Not
of
even
that
in the
shit.
big schools. Like
Nope.
it's
you know,
just
It's
it's
nasty.
like win, lose or draw. I mean, dude, we've had 357 consecutive sellouts.
that's pretty strong.
86,000
insane.
people,
Which is
and we
insane.
sucked. Pelini years, Riley years,
Doesn't matter what it
Scott
was.
Frost years, as
Yeah.
I mentioned.
Taylor Martinez is the quarterback.
Yeah, I thought they thought he was gonna, and then he goes down to K-State and he wins,
Yeah.
which is another example I should have given. He could have won at Nebraska, goes down to Kansas State with good coaching. Guess what he did?
He wins.
One.
Yeah, and
was
he's gonna
actually
make,
really
and he's gonna
good. He
make
was
the
really
Jets
good, yeah.
roster now.
Yeah.
He got MVP in the UFL.
No way. I did not know that.
2 years
He
ago.
was a good ball
He
player.
got
He just-
MVP in
Sorry.
the fucking their Super Bowl game.
But Nebraska made him look like shit.
Oh yeah, we did. Just Scott Frost was coaching his ass.
I'm glad you're getting all this shit out of him for tomorrow.
Oh my. Oh, is he on your show next? Oh, there you go.
We're just talking the Nebraska
We're
stuff.
talking
Get
Nebraska
it out
stuff.
of his system because he'll talk the whole.
You going to
fucking
Bar
time
Canada later tonight?
I'm gonna be
I
up
got
there.
to go
I'm gonna be
to a reunion party. Okay. For all my friends from when I lived here.
No,
They're
it
having a
just
big
sets
big
different.
party at the bar. So I'll be over there about 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Bring the wife or no?
No.
Damn.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine.
You know, I always like that question when she's not here with me. Are you married? I go, no, but my wife is.
That's good.
That is
That's
strong.
fucking great. I love it. Thanks for
Is this
being
on
on.
YouTube or where's this?
Yes,
at?
this
Yeah.
is on YouTube.
YouTube.
I'll send you the link.
You have a channel?
Yes.
Is it bigger than me and Kiev's?
I don't know. I was just gonna ask Kevs that.
How many subscribers?
Katie's got a lot of followers. A
How many
lot of
subscribers? How many?
On YouTube,
Yeah.
it's only 7,000.
We got 58,000. What do you got?
And then, but I got
My
100.
YouTube's only at 1,300. I didn't start until 2 years ago. We were always just a podcast. I
Yeah,
just started doing
Spotify
video.
has 80,000.
Yeah. Wow.
And I
You
got
need to have me
130
help you
on
launch that
Instagram.
thing
I don't
up.
have time.
130,000
Yeah, if you will.
followers.
Sure. I mean, I haven't had the time.
Because it's good. You got the best guests on anybody.
This guy.
He's got Palm on. He's got fucking humans. And,
Oh, wow,
Dave
humans?
Murray, this is the first year I've met you.
I'm a fancy guy. I do all the fancy stuff. Actually. I've been on Kia's podcast since it started. I just do all the fancy stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Well, you know,
I know about
Obviously, I
but
avoid
when's
that.
an opening?
I have a good fantasy guy that helps with the prop market.
yeah, right now.
Because you guys kind of know that
Yeah.
he like wins a lot of money on draft.
I do. Yeah.
Oh,
So
if
I
you
say,
want,
hey,
I can do a
what about
quick
this
thing
guy?
right now.
Fuck that.
Yeah, what do we
Would you
want
guys
to do
want
with,
to? I mean, is it going to be a live stream or
yeah,
no?
it's a live
Yeah, I'll do it. We want to talk just NFL general shit.
whatever you
Yeah.
want. Or end your show.
Your show.
So I've done a lot of money. Not about that. I've been doing this since like
10, 15
All right, let's do it.
so let's do
All
it.
right, let's do it.
That's
Are we
awesome,
live?
guys.
Are we live? Yeah.
By the way, are you following me? Oh boy, this is going to be a letdown for the audience. Just let them know in advance.
They're going to forget he existed.
Is it 9 in the morning?
9 in the morning. Be here at 8:45.
Well, I'll see
And
you
I
tonight.
got your drink if I'm here.
Yeah, you're staying right here anyway.
Nice to meet you again.
Nice to meet you.
sweetheart.
Yeah.
Hey, nice to
Pleasure.
So let me get all the
Pleasure.
names right.
You
Katie,
bet. Nice to meet you guys.
Big
Aaron.
pick, Brad.
Well, we'll be around all weekend. So
Big-
Yeah.
big
Joe
pick,
will do
Brad.
I'll be
some
at Bar
partying.
Canada.
Justin
I'll
is
be
my
at Bar
formal
Canada.
name.
Justin,
Yeah, big pick, Brad. Dude, which one
Yeah.
are
Don't see
you?
that.
But yeah, you here all
Call me
weekend?
whatever.
Justin, Katie.
Well,
And
are we going to do
Carlos,
Leg-
why did I say
Hey,
Aaron? 'Cause
Are we going to
Aaron's-
do Legacy on Friday night or Saturday night?
What?
We're going to go up to Legacy on Friday night or Saturday
It's
night?
Friday night.
Legacy?
Both nights, probably.
Well, I'm going to be hanging out with you,
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I'm going to definitely go Friday, but like,
Well,
we'll just kind of play
Friday night we'll do that. We'll catch
Or
up.
we'll play some.
We'll get all dolled
table
up and do
games,
the
huh?
town.
Yeah.
So
we'll
do you
it.
have that plugged into like your
Yes.
StreamYard?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. we
right.
do.
Yeah.
How is it? How is that camera plugged in as a
So
StreamYard? Does
it
it go
is
into your
plugged-
computer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so your computer kind of recognizes it as a
Yes.
second camera.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So it's like a USB type or a Fire.
Actually, you know what? We can get Caleb over here and help you guys.
That's all I need. But this is. I mean, I was just curious if this was only
like actually streaming right to stream
Yes.
itself.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
it's
yes.
running through StreamYard to everyone. Everything.
Right, but this is going to the computer.
Correct.
So that's how it
Correct.
works. Okay, that's cool. Because
Do
I
you
do want
use
to. I want to
StreamYard
start
too?
working on my. I never work on my YouTube.
Yeah,
shit.
same
I need-
here. Our
I need
YouTube
to do that.
Our YouTube channel started in 2023.
Oh wow, you
And
guys got a huge following from that. You do every day.
No, only during the NFL
Katie's
season.
popular.
No, I'm
That's
not.
what it is.
She knows a lot of people.
She knows a lot of people.
No, I'm not.
She's an LA kid, so
No.
LA is a
I
big
mean, I'm not
city.
like no. He just thinks that. But whatever.
Come on, you don't gotta lie to
Yeah,
kick it.
I mean, stop.
What's
She's
the
lying.
actual names then? The show's called
The Sports Betting Queen.
The Sports Betting
Yep.
Queen.
Yep. Crooks and Books podcast. It's on Spotify.
So what's the YouTube? What's the
At the Sports.
So I
Betting
want to follow
Queen.
you guys
At the
real
Sports-
quick on
yeah,
Twitter.
we're gonna
So
follow
can
you too.
let me tell
Oh no, on Twitter we're not that. I didn't really do Twitter as big, but Instagram I'm huge on there.
Oh, what's funny is I do have an Instagram, but I never look at it.
Oh, dude, that's where everything is.
Is
right
it really?
now. Yeah.
Sports betting too?
Yes.
Meta.
Sports betting's mostly Twitter for me.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
That's where
too,
like it
but,
originated. Like that's
that's
the
where
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But then like the new age.
Well,
Okay.
Twitter's the quickest way
So,
to get
so you don't have a
information.
Twitter handle for
No,
this?
I do have it.
But you just really-
Yeah, just do Instagram is.
Okay,
has
I'm gonna go to my Instagram
130
for like the first
so
time.
130,000 followers on Instagram and then 89,000.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
for
even.
the other
I
one.
don't even know how many. I have
YouTube
600. I only have
Betting
600
Queen.
Instagram followers. I don't even know how
Like
to do
all
it.
spelled out. All spelled
I only go to Facebook personally, but I don't. So how do I search? Oh, just
Yeah.
what's the name again?
at the Sports Betting Queen.
At the Sports Betting
Yeah,
Queen.
yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for coming on too, dude. Yeah, you could totally say
'Cause I have-
your show, everything about you want to just advertise what you want to do. Yeah.
Cool, because we have 10,000 followers on Twitter. But
Awesome.
We don't have
Awesome.
the
Yeah.
Instagram.
So we could exchange that and help
Fuck
each other out,
yes,
huh?
Thank
yeah.
you. And like during the year too. I'm
Yeah.
totally cool
oh,
to do stuff.
Yeah, I would love for you to come on.
That
too.
would be awesome. Thanks, guys.
All right, guys, we are live at the Ultimate Contest Weekend with my podcast neighbor. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Actually, no introductions needed because obviously he's one of the best in the game if he wasn't here. So go ahead.
Kiev O'Neill, thank you. My first name's Kiev. I do have a strange name. I have a fake story and a real story. You don't want to hear the real story.
We want the fake.
The
Just
fake
kidding.
story is way better. Ask me a different time. But been doing this podcasting stuff since 2017 at the Odds Breakers. We are great friends with the guys here at Circa, and this is our 6th year here doing this. We absolutely love the hospitality that Derek Stevens and Mike Palm shows us, and there's nothing better than these contests.
Yes.
It's just the feeling of possibility of
Winning.
life-changing money.
Yes.
Life-changing money, and especially if you have a family. I have a family, and I love sports betting. It's like when I had kids, and I did bet before this, right?
Right.
But when I had kids, it's like you don't go to bars, you don't do things maybe you did in the past when you're in college or stuff like that. You stay home. What can you do at home? Well, you can watch sports and bet. So that's kind of
Yes.
like how it all got
Yes.
started for me.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Wow.
Can't get in trouble by the wife if you're at home, right?
Yeah, right. As long as you don't lose her money, you gotta be
And-
smart.
yeah.
And that's why you go watch shows like this
Yes.
and try to get better at the craft.
At home making money and then paying for her shit. I mean,
There you go.
What more
Gotta buy
can
a-
you? Yeah.
something
you know
once
what I
in
mean?
a
As Jimmy Vaccaro would say, 500 on the mantle, right?
Yeah, yes.
yes. Shout out to Jimmy.
Always gotta
right?
cut that in,
Great
baby.
Great guy. Well, thanks for coming on the show. I know we're neighbors. We just literally met, but he's a veteran at everything that he does here at Radio Row at the Ultimate Contest Weekend. So, a couple questions for you. Have you joined any of these contests, Survivor or Millions?
I am in both contests.
Wow.
The question is how many entries. And you know what?
Yeah.
Sometimes I just want to do 1 and 1.
Okay.
And I feel like sometimes you're just kind of hedging yourself a little bit too much if you do too much. Sometimes people get 10 survivors and they put all 10 on the first week just
Yeah.
kind of so they can have them later, but one screw up they're all gone. It's just
Correct.
a bigger
Yeah.
loss, right, in general, if that happens. If you're having 3 millions, you're like, I'm going to save these 2 picks for this one and this one is it's like that can mess up your mind a little bit too. Don't get me wrong. I know people that have great success doing that, and they finally get that one and they really concentrate on it and they get a little contrarian and different on the others.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I just don't like the mind game. I want to put my best plays in every single week.
Yeah.
And when I start having to do contest theory, if I'm trying to catch up at the end and I have to go a little bit different, then I know what I'm doing for that one.
Gotcha. And so if you are joined, so you do both. Do you have the stress of both? You know what I'm saying? Because you stress. Survivor is a stress, first and last game.
Which one's more?
Which one's more? I guess.
My sports betting is more.
So this is
Because I care about
relaxed,
that.
yeah.
I care about what I give out plays to people and they bet real money on it.
Right.
I care about that more than anything.
Yeah.
This is my fun stuff. And don't get me wrong, I don't want to lose, but it's all balled into one stress ball if you want to just look at
it's
it
all
like
one
that.
big ball.
The bad
of
beats are
stress.
tough,
Yeah.
but that's just like in any sport. And as a sports player, you want variance eliminated, and that's why we're always for replay officials and stuff like that. But as far as you look at it, it's like you shouldn't go in with the expectation of how much money you spent. And you should not go in with the expectation of how much money you're going to win, because at the end of the day, it could be one penny that you put in. You're playing a game. You are playing a game, and the money's gone. It has nothing to do with the game. A certain way to win this game, and that's how you imply the strategy to it.
Yeah, it's true. And just the way you describe it, too. That's like real life, real time, real life, and that's what you're doing. And then coming from someone that also has a family, this is like, just really what your life has become, because you like it. It's a second form of income or a first form of income. It doesn't matter what it is. It's what you're really like banking on and that team, right? So really that, and I always say, like, of course we have our favorite teams, but we definitely have our favorite teams every week.
Yes,
right?
Yes, we do. And that's the great thing about it, because when you come from the Chicago sports,
There
where
you go,
I'm
he's
from,
shining.
and then Wisconsin for a while, but Wisconsin Badger, you find other enjoyment in your sports, because there's just been way too many years since the 90s Bulls that we've been in the doldrums of sports. And you know what? Then you say, like, I'm going to start going for teams that I bet on.
Yeah.
And it makes you become not only a bigger fan of sports, listening to more news about sports.
Yes.
It also gives you a little bit of something to care about in every single game.
And that's the drama in it, right?
Absolutely.
And I've always seen that as, as a female sports gambler, I always see the drama in it. Like the days of our lives, like, oh my God, this is like the conflict.
He says
that,
it's like men's soap operas, like kind of like a thing where you're catching on to the show and trying to catch on to it.
I think you would be able to really, like it's our own, like, when I was a little girl watching WWE, and you're just like, God, I just want to know what like Heartbreaker Kid is gonna fucking do, or like Stone Cold. What's he gonna do?
Right.
You can compare it to.
He's gonna smash some beers together.
Exactly.
Definitely gonna do that.
You know what I mean? And it's
then
just
spill
like
half of them on his face.
right. And then you're just like, yes, he just fucking won this. He just won. There's no way he's gonna lose this fucking fight, or whatever it is that they were going through. And you knew it was entertainment, but at the same time, it made you feel great. And then now it makes you feel great and give you money.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
that is very important. And you want to win, of course, but you track your results, because if you're not tracking your results, you're doing it wrong. You have to understand where your strengths are, your weaknesses are, which teams, which conferences, which divisions are kind of better for you. And sometimes just speciality, and I talk about that with college football. Maybe it's just better because there's so many teams out there to specialize in one conference.
Yeah, and that's one thing that you guys do on your show. And tell us a little bit about what your show does. I know my show is only during NFL season, but go ahead and let us know.
Absolutely. Our show's year long, but it mostly focuses on professional football, NFL, college football, and college basketball. Now, we do UFC a little bit too here and there.
Nice,
Big fan of UFC. Not daily sports like NBA so much.
It's a little harder.
But everyone's watching college basketball on the weekend, so it's mostly a weekend college basketball show. And
Gotcha.
And we write articles on theoddsbreakers.com. For just
You guys write articles?
weekly, lots of articles.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
That's
There's stuff. There's free plays out there, and what we like to do is just try to find value within itself. I think the NFL market's a very efficient market, but if you look at the props and you really play fantasy football like I do, you really understand, like, this receiver's going to do great because that cornerback is garbage. The cornerback's questionable. This one's not going in. All of a sudden, you're looking at a situation where the books haven't caught up to it yet, so you can make that prop bet quicker because you already understand that from your study in fantasy football. So those are where some of the good edges are found, not just within the lines and the games itself.
Right.
The derivative markets.
Yeah, well, no, this is great stuff. If you guys are not following him or even do it, you should do it right now, because I would do that, honestly. Like, this is some good stuff that I would like to have in my back pocket to make, the extra money, and also watch and follow the news on what you do.
Thank you, Katie.
Dude.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any questions for Q?
Yes, North Sider or South Sider?
It was North Side mostly. It was Downers Grove for a while, Waukegan. And then Bristol, Wisconsin was stone's throw from the border. But to be,
Cheese curds.
I'm a Cubs guy, so that's all you had to really ask.
Yeah.
But
that was basically the question in a nutshell.
I went to visit there, and we
Chicago's a
both-
great
yeah,
town
great
for food.
place, great
Yes,
place.
it's a great summertime.
It is.
Love both fields, but I do like Cubs. Yeah, it was
Yes.
great. It was historical. It was amazing.
Going to Wrigley as a kid, you never forget those days.
Never been there.
Yeah, well, you got to do it.
I know, it's
Yeah,
on the bucket
it's,
list.
It's, it's historical.
It's beautiful, and the wind, you feel it off the lake, and the ivy there is just seeing it in person. It's just so different.
It's amazing.
The old scoreboard
It's a
there.
great experience.
Absolutely.
Okay,
yeah, they
so
still
what
have
pizza? What pizza? Because Chicago pizza, you know what I mean?
Luma Nice is really good, but those are pies really. A lot of people like, the whole Chicago. Detroit,
What was it
New York
again?
thing.
Giordano's?
Yeah,
or-
Giordano's is
yeah.
very good too.
And what's the other one?
Lou Malnati's.
Yeah, Illuminati.
Yes.
We just
Yeah,
said.
the Luminize is my favorite for the deep dish pie.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I like thin crust anywhere too. But there's something special to the buttery taste to
The buttery taste.
Dipping the crust in
People call
honey.
lasagna. I don't care what you
Yes.
call it. It's like fine,
Yes.
so what? A lot of people have to have this big pizza debate between New York. It's like first of all, it's just called a deep dish pizza. But if you want to think of it differently, you can. If I'm in the mood for a New York pizza, I'll get
I'm gonna go get a fucking New
wood
York
stove pizza. I
Yeah.
mean, that's just how it is.
Yeah,
that
great,
makes sense.
great, dude.
I got a question. Chicago, you a Chicago Bears fan?
Yes.
Okay, so how is Chicago gonna? How are they looking this
Yeah,
year for
what are
yourself?
you-
Like
what do you
new
think?
coach, like there's a lot of.
I'm cautiously optimistic. The thing is that they do have a lot of talent on this team, but I think it's going to take a little bit to gel. I think they're more of a fade team in the beginning, and I think later
Love
as the
it.
season goes on is
I
when you
love
want to
it.
go on them because then the market's going to be very low on them, and all of a sudden the Ben Johnson magic starts happening. Everything starts clicking.
Eventually, the plays are going to start coming.
Yeah.
to
Yes,
form,
yes. I think it's a complicated offense, and there's a lot of progressions to it. And Caleb Williams has to get that under his, in his brain really, because if he doesn't, Tyson Bagent's going to step up and do it. And I mean, I'm not predicting that or nothing because Caleb is the draft pick and he's got the talent.
Right.
He needs to turn into a pro, though. I feel like he's still. Like,
Is he though?
I mean, no, he needs to make that step
Oh,
into
he
a pro.
needs
I
to.
do see some
He needs
maturity
to.
coming in on him this year, so I'm hoping for that. And I mean, the past Bears coach, and I've been talking bad about him for years. He was in over his-
yeah.
He had no idea he was doing. You can tell when a coach has a schemed up first drive
Right,
that scores.
right,
Like
right,
Kansas
right,
City
right,
does.
right, right.
Every team has a schemed up first drive that
Yeah.
scores.
Yeah.
That was non-existent.
First 15.
Non-existent.
You know what? That you make a great point. It's absolutely true.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. And for a while, Bears were. I remember they were my kryptonite for a
Yeah.
while.
Oh my God,
If
I
you
couldn't
watch the
escape
show,
them.
yeah, I couldn't escape.
Yeah,
them.
there was like every
It
time
was
we
like
bet
the
on them,
worst.
we would lose on them. Every time we bet against
It
them, they'd
didn't
find
matter.
a way.
It didn't matter.
to take
it was
us
like
out.
one of those things where you were like, okay, if I bet them, I'm gonna lose. If I don't bet them, I'm still gonna fucking lose.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Where you're
It's like
just like,
stay,
what the
almost a
fuck
stay
is
away. And
happening?
you know what? I mean, and that's what coaches are all about. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're just not sure about your picks, pick the coaches, the Jim Harbaughs,
Yes.
the
I
Kansas
like that.
City. You go with the coaches, and at the end of the day, it's like I bet on the coach.
It is what it is.
I can go to bed.
Right.
Like that.
There's,
Yeah, I
you know
can
where
go to bed,
actually.
yeah.
But you bet on
Take
Raheem
that.
Morris here, Matt Eberflus or something, and then you get your ass kicked.
It's
that
funny you
week.
say that.
That is on you, my friend.
You gotta acknowledge how much weight Brad just lost.
You know what's funny? You say that Gil Alexander was the first person I ever heard on VSiN say that. He's like, I bet on coaches.
Yeah.
I don't bet on the actual team.
Yeah.
It's a very
Already
lost.
important thing.
Already lost.
Oh my god. Yeah. Well, thank you for coming
No
on the
problem.
show. Here,
Thank
go
you.
ahead and tell the
Yeah,
fans.
check us out Twitter at The Odds Breakers. That's where we're mostly at. I mean, we do have other social media sites. We'd love to. We have posts everywhere, but we're not just about picks. We are about information. We give
Yes.
you misleading final box scores on Monday. We talk a little bit of fantasy football on Monday. We also talk about betting spots, look ahead spots,
I'm
and
gonna
stuff
need
like
the
that.
fantasy football.
So there you go. Look
Are
at
you guys
that.
based out of Las Vegas?
We are based out of Arizona.
Okay.
We
Arizona.
come to Las Vegas.
We're at
but,
Arizona.
Chandler, Arizona.
Okay.
Okay.
But we are here enough, and just like we are here at Contest Weekend for the
Yes.
last 6 years. So
Yes.
we love
Yeah.
it here.
Thank you guys. for
Thanks
coming.
again.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks
so
thank
much.
you.
I appreciate it.
Really appreciate
Yeah,
you
thank
guys.
you.
Take care.
Nice to meet you briefly.
Nice to
Caleb.
meet you.
This is
All right,
Caleb.
Caleb,
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
Thank
Appreciate you.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Caleb, can you
Carlos,
help
right?
them
Yeah.
out with like
All right,
the
Justin, you
question
too.
that they
Yeah,
had?
thanks, guys.
Good luck this weekend.
What's going on?
Thank you.
Caleb, your question on the camera, he can answer. So
Maybe.
What did you want?
What's going on?
Oh. So I might want to get a set like that.
Okay.
Like where do I get that
Can
camera?
you
That camera
send
was
him the
literally
link?
like $30 on Amazon.
Yeah, send him the
and
link.
You can just plugs into there, goes in the
Yes.
stream.
Yeah. Do you got your phone? Here, put your phone number on my phone and I'll text
Yeah,
it to you.
he can send you Billing.
So what's your Instagram?
Here,
At
I'll have to dig it out because I bought it
this
years ago, but I'll find it for you, man.
Thank you. Instagram is too.
Yes.
It's the best $30 camera I've ever had.
So it seems awesome.
Because the one we record my show on at home with is
You've been
like
eyeing it since you're like, what is that? You're like,
It's,
what are you guys doing over
It's
there?
like magical lights.
Oh my god, that was awesome.
Thank you. I hope that
We'll have
works.
to get a
Yeah,
picture
thank
of
you.
guys.
Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
dude, for sure.
You have any action on the baseball game?
Not today.
Not today?
Baseball's been rough for me this year.
And
I've
I
been
heard,
really.
that's what I heard you say. That's why I was like, I had a stretch where I came here. I fucking did not lose one game. Thought it was King Kong. And I told you I lost 11 in a row.
It can get so tough.
And it was
Title
like,
qual.
they were all like nail biters.
All right,
it was
sounds
to
good,
the
man.
point where
Thanks,
right
bro.
here comes
Yeah,
the
I'll show you a
bullpen in.
text
I'm
here.
like, I'm dead.
I think I texted myself, but you have the name.
yeah, you're good.
Yep. And what can I put you as?
Caleb, Caleb, Salvatore, SALVATORE.
All right, hold on. Create a cut.
Yep. I'll
And I always have to put the name
yeah.
of the show. That would be
Crooks and
Betting
Books.
Cream.
Yeah.
Sports Betting.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I would like to get Katie on tomorrow too.
Or actually, maybe today. Maybe 3:15 if you want to do a quick segment and talk about it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'm thinking you said you're super busy tomorrow, so maybe I can.
I can do tomorrow too.
Okay, let's do tomorrow. Actually, I got another guy at 3:15. Let's do tomorrow.
He's like, I got another guy.
Well, I forgot about.
You got what's
He's coming.
Tony? You got Tony at 8:45 tomorrow?
I purposely do that so he gets his drunk ass up.
Oh, okay.
Because I have to wake
How's
up,
he
so
gonna
I
wake
make
up?
sure that he has to wake up.
So he's
So I do it as kind of like.
he's literally at the bar and he's like, oh, you heard of free drinks? And I'm like, no, did you hear it? And he's like, no, I'm just getting a drink. I'm like, well, I guess I gotta get you one because I heard free drink.
Yeah, right.
Dude, no one's
He's
bought
like,
me a
"What the
free
fuck?
drink.
You're getting me a free drink? And what
are you drinking,
Yeah,
Caleb?
that's how I
Captain and Coke.
That's how I roll.
Yeah,
Captain and
he's
Diet
like,
Coke because I'm watching my girlish figure.
He's a chill.
This is only my third. That guy's got a heavy hand over there. He's got a heavy hand. Bro, I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I don't need another one right now. Trying to find this fucking camera. Hang on. Let's pull it up.
Are you gonna pause it?
What?
It's been a pause.
Oh, it's paused?
No, it's still live. I should probably pause it. Huh? We're gonna take a little break, guys. We'll be right back. Follow me on Twitter. Caleb isn't funny. You can see me talking all
Hey guys, we are back on the Sports Betting Queen Crooks and Books podcast.
We're back.
Ultimate contest weekend, Survivor and Circa Millions. Thank you, Vegas football proxy, Tom, who will be here tomorrow. And we have a special guest for any of our fantasy people. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Dave Zellner. I go by D Nasty on the Odds Breaker podcast.
D Nasty.
So we do our D Nasty Sleeper of the Week picks each week. So check us out on the Odds Breakers. But yeah, we do fantasy football every Monday night on the Odds Breakers. So check out our podcast if you can on Monday nights.
And Keith was just on the show, by the way. So
Yes, we had the other guy on.
Make sure you check him out. He's part of his show. So.
Yes, I've been on the show since 2017 with the Odds Breakers. I've been on there since the start as a fantasy football expert. So once the season starts, usually we do beginning of August we start doing breakdowns. We'll do running back shares. We already had that podcast already a few weeks ago. We talked about running backs, what share of the carries they're going to get, what kind of receptions they're going to get each week too. So kind of like we're trying to break it down. So like certain backfields at 50% for like the lead back, 30% for the next back in line, and then 20%. So we break down all the different carries. We do wide receiver rankings, running back rankings. We have quarterback rankings and tight ends and defense and kickers coming up next week. So we just did wide receiver and running back rankings this past week.
Who's your top quarterback this year?
Who's your top QB?
It depends. So do you have a 4-point scoring league or a 6-point scoring league?
We're 6,
I
aren't
love
we?
this question.
Yeah,
We're 6, yeah.
PPR.
PPR and 6, yeah.
So
6-point touchdown, yeah.
So then you want a throwing quarterback, because if you have a 4-point scoring, you want a running quarterback. So then you want like Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen. But I like Joe Burrow. He's probably one of my top quarterbacks. He's going to be up there.
JB?
JB, I like
throws the
JB.
rock.
Yes. And then they've actually looked really good in the preseason too. So JB has actually been throwing quite a few. He actually threw touchdown to Chase and just limited possessions in the last 2 preseason games. So I really like him this year. That offense has been clicking. Higgins signed his deal now. He's back. So he's probably one of my top quarterbacks this year.
Wow. Thank you. Other ones?
Yeah, there's a few other ones too. So off the top of my head, I got a sleeper actually here. I like Jordan Love actually, if he stays healthy. So actually, I am a Packer fan, so
I'm big on the Packers this year.
He's kind of biased on that pick.
Yes, I'm a little biased on that one, but yes, I like him as a sleeper. And then all your normal guys, like you got the Lamar Jacksons, the Josh Allens, all those guys are going to be in the top 3 as well. So because they give you the rushing yards and the rushing touchdowns as well, so you can't go wrong with that.
What do you think of Drake May?
I really like Drake May. Actually, if you watch some of the preseason games, he's actually been really clicking with Stephon Diggs. So he's actually been looking really good with him.
Mayday? Did you just nickname that?
Mayday.
Yeah, I
Oh
like
my
Mayday.
God.
I think he's actually going to have. He's another one of my sleepers. Actually, he's like a little bit deeper sleeper, but I think he could have a really good year. They got some nice young receivers they drafted in the draft as well too. So I like him, and Stephon Diggs is going to be a huge target for him this year as well.
Afton Chisholm.
Yeah. I have a question for you. CJ bounce back here, CJ Stroud, or what do you think?
What are we thinking about?
It's
CJ?
tough though because they got a lot of injuries at wide receiver, and they drafted a lot of young guys. But I don't think that's really going to help CJ that much. And then Joe Mixon has been banging it up this year as well. This could be the year that CJ bounces back, but I'm not putting much stock into it right now. Just with those injured receivers, and then Joe Mixon being unhealthy, and he's been up the list this whole preseason, and then plus Nick Chubb, they brought him in, and he's been injury prone as well. So the whole offense as a whole, there's a lot of injured pieces in that offense. So I don't see them clicking this year unless one of those rookie wide receivers steps up, and Jaden Higgins, or maybe you have the Jaleel Noel step up this year. If one of those 2 guys does, but they still have Nico Collins. He's going to be huge for fantasy purposes. So if he's going to be going to him a lot, but they still need that second receiver.
Yeah, big target.
Dell's going to be out for the year, right? With
Dell is
for
up
sure.
for
Sure. He's done. He's not coming back.
Other questions. So, any other questions before I start?
Bona fide number 1 pick in fantasy. If you have the number 1 pick, who are you taking?
So if you're PPR, full PPR, like Carlos was saying here,
Yes.
then
full,
it's
right?
Bijan, I think. A lot of people are saying him still, but I have Barkley as like my 1A, 1B.
Are you like having a regression from last year?
A little bit, yes.
A little injury prone?
Are you worried there's some miles on Barkley?
Yes.
A little bit,
Yes,
yes.
exactly. And
That's
and
why
then
it's
he's
1A,
injury prone.
1B,
Yes.
right?
So I'd say 1A, 1B. So like my 1A is definitely going to be Bijan because he's younger, but you still have some questions on that with Michael Penix on that team.
Michael Penis.
That's what ESPN related.
Michael Penis. ESPN.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I meant Penix, but yes. So there's still questions with the young quarterback there, and they have the receivers, they have the tight end. The defense is getting better, so I think Atlanta's going to be actually good. But I still
I don't trust the coach there. I just can't.
I don't
Vance
just.
Joseph is not a good coach in my opinion.
Really?
So that kind of scares me too. So that's why it's tough. That's why I have him 1A, 1B, because I think Barkley's still up there just because he's got Jalen Hurts. I was talking to you guys about this before. They have the running quarterback. The running quarterbacks always help the running backs. Like in the Josh Allen situation, Lamar Jackson situation, all those guys are going to do. Those running backs are all going to do better because they have that running threat at quarterback.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's why I like Barkley still a lot too as well. So
Where would you put McCaffrey on the list as a kind of?
he's top 5 still. Yeah.
Top 5 still? Okay, okay.
He's going to be like my 3 or 4 ranked running back actually
That's
still for
great.
fantasy
Yeah.
purposes because if he's healthy, he's a number 1.
He's going to get the ball.
Yeah.
And they lost a lot of people this year in free agency, as you guys know. Sports bettors know this. So like they lost a lot on offense actually. So McCaffrey's going to have to. He's going to get more. He's going to have more targets this year and more carries. Just because of that, they're going to have to rely on him more. But that's at the same time, that's a double-edged sword though.
Which I think they've been doing.
Because he's going to get injured though, because of that more wear and tear on him. He's already injury prone already too. So that's the thing. People have been burned on him, drafting him number 1 overall the last
Right
few years.
here. Right here.
When
Burned
you-
like a fucking, I don't
It's
even
because
know.
he was every other year trend. It was like you
Yeah.
drafted him.
I
he
I
sucked.
had the number 1
Then
pick.
he got traded. He was the best. And
Yeah.
this year, he got drafted number 1 last year too.
And
he sucked.
And then too, they've lost stuff on the line too. So their line got weaker too for the 49ers too. So you got to keep that in mind. They lost Aaron Banks to the Packers. They lost a couple other D linemen and offensive linemen too. So the trenches is where you win a lot of games, and that's how you get better too at running back. So
Of course.
they've
They
actually
lost
took a lot-
Mason too. Mason's gone, isn't he?
They did.
Yeah.
They did.
They lost Jerry Mason of the Vikings, who's actually a sleeper in a lot of leagues now because Aaron
Is
Jones.
he?
Yeah,
Wow.
because Aaron Jones is injury prone.
He
Trust it
is.
for me.
Yeah.
He's a Packer fan, so I love Aaron Jones.
He's
He's
like,
one of my
of course.
favorites. Yes,
Yeah.
but definitely Jordan Mason's a guy to keep an eye on in later rounds. Definitely taking him.
So here's another question back to quarterbacks. Sophomore year.
I like him. I like
do?
him a lot.
You do?
Yeah,
You
I
do?
do.
Wow.
I heard Marco talking before on a different podcast that he didn't like Bo Nix in his second year, but I do. They got Evan Ingram now. Marvin Mims is actually starting to come around now as a second year guy, and he's actually coming on now. So they have some other young receivers there too that they drafted, Patrick Royale. So I like Bo Nix, and they got the running backs too. They got Dobbins, and then they just drafted R.J. Harvey too, who I like. So
Oh, yeah, he's a beast.
yeah,
From,
R.J. Harvey's a
UCF.
Yeah.
And
so
their defense
fast.
plays offense. Which
1 year
always-
removed from the drunk Scott Frost.
Yeah.
UCF.
and you can't go wrong. Sean Payton knows what he's doing. When he had Drew Brees, and he grew Brees over the years.
Or he's building.
Yeah,
What he
yeah.
wants to do.
So and he's
Because
a
any good coach will build.
Is this the nastiest defense Sean has ever had?
Probably.
I wouldn't say nastiest, but it's probably one of his better defenses.
Yeah.
Is it D-nasty?
I don't know about nasty, but it's close.
There you go. There you go. Another question for you, Mr. D-nasty, is the double-edged sword in fantasy, which we always kind of get teased with, right? Where you're like,
Well, it depends on the scoring too. So if it's a 6-point scoring league, like you guys
Commissioner?
said, yes.
Commissioner?
So yes. So then I would actually recommend that, but don't go overboard though too at
yeah,
the same
right.
time.
You don't want to
can't-
do like 2 and 2
Not
and
too
2.
many chefs in the kitchen.
Yeah, you don't want to have that like.
You can do it 2.
But you have to do it on a high scoring though team too. So you got to look at the
Burrow
offense.
and Chase. Something
Yeah.
like
Yes,
that.
you got to do it on. You can't do it on like a lower end team,
Yeah.
like the Browns or something. Like that. That's not going to work. So it's got to be like.
It's like, come on.
So
Ahead of ourselves.
it's got to be like one of the top 5 teams that you do this on. Otherwise, you don't even do it. So it's like.
So everyone talks about quarterback and wide receiver. What about quarterback, tight end?
Ooh, yeah.
Tucker Kraft and the Packers. You got to do with someone that's more elite. So you could do like Mahomes, Kelsey. Yes, that definitely would work.
What
'Cause
about
What about Kittle?
Kittle, Purdy?
Kittle's a funny tight end for fantasy.
Yeah.
How about the Ravens tight ends? Likely. And
You know
I don't
who
like them. I
else-
stay away from the Ravens.
You know
tight
who else
ends.
is a
Really?
funny tight end is Lions one. Ugh,
Laporta.
God.
Laporta,
Yes,
Sam
Laporta,
Laporta.
yeah.
That-
They had high hopes.
High ceiling.
I still like him.
You do?
Goff,
You do?
Laporta. I would be okay with that.
Goff,
Like,
Laporta.
I don't know about how I feel about the new offensive coordinator coming in. I feel like they're going to lose a lot of that.
Tight
They
end.
could, but you never know though. You don't know how that.
Yeah, but they
coordinator's-
have tight end university. They got to advertise it at some point. You know you're winning that week when you have a great tight end.
What about
Yeah.
Bowers at LV? Bowers and maybe
Geno
like
Smith does like his tight ends actually.
Yeah.
He
So
kind
I
of
would-
does.
And
Yes.
Bowers, he was a beast last year. Like he
Beast.
got,
I mean, he was
Bowers.
in my
Give me
opinion, I was talking about
Bowers.
this last
Mediocre
year.
quarterbacks
He was
love
the
tight ends.
number one ready player for the
100%.
NFL.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
as far as
Actually,
grade,
Caleb
like,
makes a good point. He said mediocre quarterback. So if you have a mediocre QB,
They tight ends.
you get a good tight end. Maybe
yeah,
you'll
look at
start-
Tony Romo.
Tight end at one point. You're like, what? When did that happen?
for-
yeah, when the quarterbacks aren't sure they can't make their reads, they're going to go to the tight end.
They dump
all
it.
the time. They dump
Yeah.
Tight ends and running backs.
Tight end
Exactly.
university. That's
Exactly.
why it exists.
Exactly.
By the way, they
100%
have
agree.
that.
That's Iowa, tight end university.
Yep.
University.
It is.
100%. But yeah,
Kittle.
that strategy will work. It just depends on the league, and then it depends on the teams and players you're doing it with as well.
Okay, another question. How many league championships do you have or hold to this day? I know you know.
Now, off the top of my head, I'm in quite a few
Wow,
different
it's
leagues.
that bad?
Over, under
It's
100.
that crazy?
He's got
Yeah,
that
because
many.
I'm in
Jesus.
sleeper leagues, I'm in MFL leagues, I'm in ESPN leagues, I'm in Yahoo leagues, I'm in
Oh
Fantrax.
Fantasy
my.
football
Are
pay
you
your
guillotine
bills.
league? Have you heard about the guillotine league?
I'm aware of guillotine leagues, but I haven't done one yet. I might
Okay,
try a
so-
$1,000 one this year.
What's a
actually,
guillotine
so-
league?
Tell us like what you think it is, and tell us what you're most like. Which one you're most proud of? Or your like most memorable one ever, since you're a fantasy guy.
Well, so I'm in a lot of dynasty leagues too. So it
Yeah.
depends on if you're a dynasty league or a redraft league as well too. So you gotta look at that as well.
So you gotta be a pro to understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
so the redraft leagues are ones you just draft every year.
Yeah.
Dynasty leagues are ones you just have a rookie draft each year and just replenish your rosters and just have to trade to all your players and you keep all the same players
That's
year
so
from year.
intense. That's
so
so
it is
fucking
more intense. So I think
That's,
that
you got to be battle testing.
Yeah.
We'll see what
Why
I
don't
do.
we switch to that? Let's do that. I
Yeah.
liked my team last year.
Or
that
you
won
gotta
the
sell
championship.
someone on
We
it.
should start this year with the same rosters as last year.
Or you gotta
Perfect.
sell
What a better
someone
time
on
to
it.
start.
You gotta be like, yo, hook me up and I'll hook you up.
So my bros-
and make sure.
My best championship, to answer your question, is I took over an orphan team. So I don't know if you guys know what an orphan team is. Or not.
Vacated team, right?
So you take over someone else's team that wasn't good and they left the league,
Yeah.
like in a dynasty league. So I took over an orphan team,
The Lenny
and I
team.
took this team and it was like the bottom of the league. And within 2 years,
It was
I won.
trash?
It was trash. Like this team finished at the bottom, and they had
0%.
Yeah, and they had a few players that were decent on it. So then I just traded away half this team, and I just used all my draft picks to acquire people. Within 2 years, I won the championship, and I've won the championship 3 years in a row now.
So who is the draft pick that
What a
put that
fucking
They must
stud.
hate you.
Yeah.
There's
like,
a couple
"Get
other
him outta
guys.
here."
Yeah, there's a couple other
fucking
guys in
hate
that
you.
league that are pretty. They're up there every year with me, but they're like, yeah, which is legit. Like,
Yeah, dude. But at some point, it's like I have to respect this dude. You know what I mean? Like I have to fucking like you can't like even hate him.
Because
It's
everyone
like-
does fantasy,
Yeah.
no matter how you like it. And if the way it works
And you think
is,
you're gonna win every
yeah,
fucking year.
every year in
Absolutely,
your
yeah.
head, you're like, this is it. Our friend Justin over here won't even go with us when we do our live draft because he thinks we're like a voodoo. If
I don't
we
want,
talk.
I don't
Yeah.
want any influence.
He wants the dark room
But he hasn't
vibe.
won, so that hasn't
Yeah.
been working.
Yeah.
See, so you got to change it up. You know what I mean?
And you know, like even being
Dude, this
like,
year
the
I
only
was-
girl, and then I mean I went pretty far my first year.
Yeah.
Let's not forget, okay? And then I made some bad decisions.
Then
With
she
bad
ran out of
people-
gas.
Dude, every
with
year.
bad people in the fucking. I mean, there's some controversy. But
No.
we won't
Ev-
talk about that.
Every year we've drafted, I've been borderline blackout drunk. I make the playoffs annually, and I finally
He
won
does,
it this year.
he does.
but you
So
gotta remember though, fantasy is like it's probably 60% skill, and then it's probably about 30% luck.
Yeah.
You gotta get some
10%
luck.
strategy. So it's like there's all these different factors that go into it too. You always have to have a little bit of luck.
Yeah.
Like
Dude,
matchups
every-
and
with
matchups.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing, though. Okay, so here's my question for you. Everyone has that one waiver wire pickup they're going to tell their grandkids about,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
Who's yours?
yes.
Well, this
Mine's
is old-
Puka Nakua.
What's your? Yeah,
So
what's your favorite
it was Puka
one?
1 year for me. 2 years ago it was Puka, but I'm gonna age myself right now. Fred Taylor back in the day.
Fred Taylor.
Wow! Now we
Taylor
know
was my-
why he's a champion.
OG.
Fred Taylor back in the day was the best pickup.
New
ever.
England Fred Taylor or
I don't
Jacksonville?
even know what mine is.
Jacksonville.
honestly.
Jacksonville Fred Taylor.
when he was when he was like in his prime.
Wow,
Like that was like
the
he was like a rookie or a
waiver
second year
wire
player. I think I
pickups.
picked him up. No one knew about him. And
Yeah.
I picked him up and I won the. I had like my team was like an all-star team that year. I still remember. It was like Randall Cunningham. I had like Fred Taylor. It was like that was like Randall Cunningham was with the Vikings and he had like the best year of his entire career.
His
Like,
life.
yeah.
You mean-
So that's when I
yeah.
first started playing fantasy football. I was like in
That's
high
a
school. And I was doing
throwback.
stuff on like AOL and like spring
Yeah, you look
spreadsheets.
You had to do the
Yeah,
dial-up.
so
Yeah, you had
young.
to call
You
to
look so
go do
young.
the draft.
Mom, don't answer the phone. I'm on the internet.
I guess that's what it is. Like when you're
Mom,
sports
caution
betting and
your
you're
fucking
actually.
pick.
I guess that's what it is. When you're sports betting or you're doing something you actually love, you look younger.
Yeah.
You're what you're supposed to, right?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. I want to do that for the rest of my life. Yeah, no, I mean that's great. Thanks for coming on the show.
My pleasure.
And, giving us some real time advice.
A true fantasy legend. They don't talk about him, but everyone wants to be one, right?
Yeah,
Everyone
and they
got
don't always know who he really is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So coming out of that shadow or curtain, that shit's awesome.
Yeah, I'm a lifetime fantasy loser, so I want to change that.
Hey, one thing too, I always say too is you can always go with the younger players because they're always going to have the higher ceiling. So it's like that's what happened in the orphan team that one year I was talking about. I traded away all the older guys. I had Tom Brady. I had a couple other guys out there.
Well, I had Tom Brady too.
But I traded them away, and I traded for draft picks and younger guys, and then those younger guys end up.
What did those
good.
I had Tom Brady when he won.
I do, but it's a lot different now than when I
Well,
started.
what did those draft picks, become to be like those rookies you drafted? Who are they now that you drafted?
I had Josh Jacobs. That I traded for him. Actually, I got rid of Brady, and then I ended up trading for Josh Jacobs at the time.
Okay.
And that's when he was on the Raiders, and he was like a second. I think it was his second year in the league.
Okay.
It was after his rookie year, so I traded for him, and he was still young.
Yeah.
Guys like first or second year guys I try to get.
Yeah.
So I targeted like Josh Jacobs, and now he's the core of my team.
Yeah.
And then like last year I made a huge trade. I traded for Bucky Irving and JSN, and I traded away Nico Collins. Everyone in the league at the time when I made that trade, they were all in a big uproar in the league.
Tripping out?
They were freaking out in the league.
Yeah.
Well, Bucky's
Probably
RB1 in Tampa, and JSN's all they got left.
Right, and I won the league again because of them last year.
So I guess like our league, we have 12, right? But
And we're redraft.
but the trade.
We don't trade
No
very
one ever
much.
wants to fucking trade. How do you break the ice on that? Like I've tried to side.
Everyone thinks they're getting
freaking
fleeced
message.
one way or another.
Yeah, I mean, and there's people that would hey, I'll drop this guy for, and then once I drop, you know what I mean? Like you get worked into that, and you're just like, dude, why are we doing that when we can trade? How do you break? Do you know if there's an icebreaker for that? Or?
Yes, well, it's not. I don't know these guys. A lot of these guys are in Canada. They're all over the U.S. Some of these leagues that I'm in. So the way to break the ice is just simply reach out to them like, hey, who are you interested in trading? What do you want from them? What's your price? And you kind of just start on just kind of throw an offer up there just to get the conversation started.
Yeah.
Just and you got to let them know that too. Like, hey, I'm not trying to lowball you. I just want to.
I just want to get
trying to set a foundation.
I'm gonna get a foundation trade out there just to see where you're at, where I'm at.
Yeah.
Like if this is even gonna work.
Yeah.
And then you say, hey, what do you think? And they're like, are we even close? And then you kind of just start out like that, and then you kind of just build on the trade from there.
Gotcha.
Makes sense.
Because a lot of our people they don't want to trade.
Well,
but
we
then
think
they're
we all the best team.
Yeah. And they're willing to, but are they really willing?
Well, the other thing too is you got to look at their team. Are they heavy at running back? Do they have 4 or 5 running backs? Can they spare a running back? Are they heavy at wide receiver? And then what are your needs? So you got to find that team in the league, and then usually you got to find those bottom teams. If they're not midway through the year, you find that team that's not doing well. They're going to probably be more likely to trade because they don't care. They're losing. Their team's done.
Yeah.
So you're like, hey.
And you're like, hey, come on, fill in on the pot, huh?
Exactly.
Some of the goddamn pot.
I
or
got
what?
another question. Your bench, how do you break up your bench? So is it mainly running backs, receivers? What's your bench consist?
So it's going to be dependent on the scoring, but if it's like the 1 PPR like you guys have, and then the 6 points quarterback, you definitely want to back up quarterback for the bye week for him. But then I usually load up on running backs and wide receivers, and then tight ends you can always pick up later because tight ends they're gonna have that surprise tight end that comes out of nowhere that you can pick up.
Want to pick them up.
Yeah, you pick them up then later. So running backs. I'm always a big running back guy, but in the 1 PPR you have to have good receivers as well too, because that's going to definitely win you a league if you have better receivers too.
Yeah.
So you don't want to go too deep. What do we call those? That you reach. Yeah. You don't want to reach for.
I never reach for tight ends, kickers, defenses. Those are all going later rounds. So
I've never drafted a quarterback in the first 10 rounds. I always wait for the leftovers and try it. And then probably why I haven't won because my quarterback's always a little lower than everyone else.
Well, see, that's my strategy was always kind of like you. I always did quarterbacks later. Later than that, because you round first or second, you don't need to reach like you said in the first or second round. You're going to get Mahomes or Allen or someone like that or Lamar Jackson, but you don't want to waste your first round pick when you can get a good running back or wide receiver at that time. So you definitely want to 4th or 5th round. You're still going to get a Jalen Hurts. You can get a Jordan Love. You can get someone like that that's actually going to still be a very solid.
I think Love was my quarterback, but he got hurt in week 1.
Yeah, but Jalen Hurts, I think I got Josh Allen in the 4th round last year in the redraft.
See, Josh, quarterbacks in our league, the players reach for him. I'm
reach.
Second round it's Mahomes, Hurts.
Not me.
No, but
Jackson.
Mahomes was.
What do you mean you're a Patrick?
You drafted
Patrick
in the first round 1 year.
Closest I could get to Taylor Swift, bro.
Yeah,
Closest I could get to Taylor Swift.
So I have a really, really important question for Mr. D Nasty over here. Fantasy names.
Oh, those are fun.
Yeah, what is like your most, I guess your favorite one that you've ever
My favorite one last year, I'll say, but just Josh and you last year. I had Josh Allen, so I like that one actually. And then I have Geno Strings attached for one of my fantasy
Geno
leagues.
Strings
How about
attached.
this? Full chub.
Yes,
I was
love
always
that
a big
one.
fan of the McNair shotgun offense.
Yes,
Real
I was a big
offensive.
I
fan.
had a good Joe Burrow one too. I can't remember
I
what that
had
one was.
JJ Wentworth 877 cash now, and I had what's the Tua one? It was just a Tua of us.
Oh, okay.
I had a guy in my league one year. He was hanging with Mr. Hernandez.
Well, my go-to is those Mad City Cops because I'm from Madison. So I'm
Jump around.
Yeah. So it's the Mad
Madison,
City.
Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Okay.
so I do the Mad City Cops. Like
Where do you live now?
Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh, you still there?
still there?
Okay,
So
cool.
Epic. Is
Another
huge.
Midwestern.
Yes.
Yeah,
They're
I'm an
huge.
Epic girl.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, I started my whole. I have a PhD in management information systems. I know
Doctor.
This is weird,
Dr. DeMesa.
but I started with Epic in 2006.
Oh, that's cool.
And I've been
Nice.
certified since then.
Oh, sweet.
So I do all of the hospitals across the nation.
That's awesome. Yeah, that'd be a great company to work for.
That's my That's my other job, guys. So you-
But I had a Joe Burrow name that was really top of my head. I'll have to check and get back to you guys.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
That was,
Let
that
us
was,
know.
Yeah, that was a really cool name.
You're
actually.
gonna have to come back on the show.
I think I'm bringing back Channel 4
Yeah.
News Team.
What channel for what?
Channel 4 News Team. It's from
Oh yeah,
Ron
yeah,
Burgundy.
Yeah, yeah. I
You
love
just
it.
made our fantasy league a little bit better, huh?
Yes, you did. Yes, you
Like,
did.
oh, can I get a help on this pick right here?
I know. Like everyone's
Dave, after this,
paying.
can I get your number?
Everyone's paying fucking. Like, D Nasty, how much you want?
So Mondays on the Odds Breakers, we can find all the fantasy news, the breakdown.
Yeah,
the
so
matchups.
Tuesday, the podcasts will probably come out usually on Tuesdays. So,
Okay,
But I
gotcha.
think it is
Do
live
you,
on,
do you
on
guys
YouTube
do
as
it
well.
after the Monday night game or?
During the Monday night game usually.
During.
Gotcha. Okay,
Wow.
cool.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so it's kind of fun because
Let's make a phone call.
Yeah, you actually can. We had call-ins and we had questions actually that come in live too sometimes.
Oh my God,
So
that's
you actually, if you do
awesome.
tune in, I think on YouTube you have to check
Yeah.
with Kia, but we've actually had live questions come in, which is actually kind of fun too.
Very
So
nice.
actually-
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Thank you so much for
You're welcome.
coming
My pleasure.
on,
Yeah,
dude.
thanks
So
for coming
yeah,
on, boss.
just make sure you
Thank you
check
for the
him
insight.
out.
I hope to get a trophy this year.
Give a shout out to his to his company. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. You're the Odds Breakers.
The Odds Breakers, yes.
That's what you're on, but you have your own company too, or
Nope.
okay, just Odds Breakers.
Just the Odds
Fantasy.
Breakers.
Yeah. Thank you
Thank
so
All
you.
your
much.
fantasy
Thanks
news.
for
See,
coming
D
on, brother.
Nasty.
D
Yes,
Nasty.
Nasty.
How could you forget that?
Yeah.
Yeah, very. Yeah. It's,
You know what? I just thought of my fantasy football name if I win with some of his strategies. The nastiest team. hey, come on. You got to give it to me for that one, huh?
That is pretty good.
Yeah, that's great. You got to name it that. At least you do. Maybe he can.
D Nasty.
I always liked Men's Alcoholics Anonymous.
Men's
Oh, that's
Alcoholics. Who had some good ones? We gotta check our
I gotta
fantasy.
go look at mine. Are we still live?
Yeah. Yeah, we're
Go ahead.
It's fine.
You cut
You're
it.
totally fine.
Cut it?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, we'll cut it.
Back to
We'll-
break.
Back to break. See you guys later.